So that's a fun thing to talk about.
Yeah, guys.
Yeah.
That's how we start a show.
Yeah. It could all be avoided if we all didn't have the technical competency of like 80-year-olds. I know who the Miz is. And that's only because he played in the celebrity softball games at All-Star Weekend. That's the only reason I know who the Miz is. Also, sexual deviant, the guy who threw shoes in Austin Powers. Didn't that guy did something?
Oh yeah, he was the one that got punched by the mullet guy in the dick, right?
In the dick,
UFC 3?
Yeah, in the dick.
Okay.
Let's get this over with, because I gave up on sports since Sunday. I haven't been watching any sports. I don't like sports anymore. Sports are dumb.
Wait. Oh, yeah. Yeah, baby. Ah!
What do you want?
The world, sir. Damn Flurkins. Those fucking cats. I'm on Team Skrull when it comes to Flurkins. They're creepy, and I don't like them. I can't wait to see a scene in Secret Invasion when an army of Flurkins comes at a bunch of Skrulls. Like, I think that should be a thing. If they don't do that, they're missing out on comedy gold. It's a great callback.
You are a terrible fucking sports fan. Yes, you are. You don't give a shit about a team until they beat your friend's team, and you want your friends to feel like shit.
No!
Because you're a terrible fucking sports fan. That's exactly what you're doing. You want to troll people and make them feel fucking shitty because the team you don't actually care for beat a team that we actually care about. So fuck you, Ray. Fuck you before you even fucking say everything.
Well.
Bro Plata, where black people and white people talk nonsense. Hey everybody, Bro Plata, episode 139. My name's Tim Danko, and there's Thomas, our personal Andre Knott. That's a compliment.
I'll take that all day.
That's a compliment. I was just watching the Guardians, and like they're back and forth with Matt and Rick, and then Andre. I'm like, that's our show. That's basically how our show is. No one else gets that reference. Well, some people, the local people, will get that reference. That's the broadcast team of the Cleveland Guardians, who last time I checked, they're tied with the Reds in the 8th.
They're
big game for the Cavs tonight.
Yeah, they tied with the Reds in the 8th, and I'm gonna say something that's gonna make you smile.
Please do. I need it, buddy.
At this play-in game, there is a row.
So dumb.
There is a row of Cavaliers fans. None of them wearing LeBron James jerseys. They're wearing Dewan Wagner, Kyrie's, Mark Price, freaking. So you know they're Cavalier fans.
You know what? That is weird. Like if I saw someone wear a LeBron jersey now, I'm like, get another jersey. But if they're wearing a Mark Price, I'm like, throwback. Yeah, that's the difference.
So I'm pumped up.
2 joints. Yeah, I can't just keep talking while I mess with this stuff. Yeah, you tell me how it's going because I won't be watching it. I'll be doing this. But what you know what? I hate this playing game shit because listen, they already had more teams in the playoffs than not in the playoffs. Now they call it a play-in, but it's playoffs. It's basically just another round of playoffs. And that's 20 teams out of 30 who get in the playoffs now. It's ridiculous.
But see, the thing I don't like is they call this the play-in tournament. It's the playoffs. I mean,
they're 20 teams now getting the playoffs.
Right, but I'm just happy we there. I'm happy we here.
Yeah, me too. But the thing is, if we lose tonight, they'll say we didn't make the real playoffs. Even though it really seems like we made the playoffs.
If we lose tonight, though, we host a game on Friday between Atlanta, the winner of Atlanta. Who else? Can't remember who else. Atlanta, somebody we can steamroll. Yeah, Atlanta, Charlotte.
The Bobcats? That's going to be just like that weird little nugget of like NBA history. People like, remember the Bobcats, man? Just remember Adam Morrison and the Charlotte Bobcats? Has Ray been arrested in the Cleveland police? You know what? Man, I hope so. Listen, I'm still trying to recover from Saturday when I had to do a show for 7 hours with Ray. First time, I think, in the history of the show, 139 episodes, that an episode felt like work. Not hard work, obviously, but I didn't have a lot of fun. So, well, it was okay, but compared to other episodes, I didn't enjoy doing that nearly as much as every other episode.
I mean, I think what it was the length.
That and usually I like to talk about random stuff, but usually we're just trying to say what's going on in the screen most of the time, right? And I'd rather just watch it. You know,
right.
We didn't do so great on views that I think we're going to do those all the time. I mean, we did like 100 on YouTube and like 75 on Twitch, 30 on YouTube or something, which is better than our normal shows. But I figure we do a lot better than that, which is fine. But I think that's we don't need to do that many, which is good because I don't really like to do them that much. And listen, if we got a lot of views and stuff, then we would do more and I'd be fine with it. But I don't really think it's necessary right now. In the future, maybe more. I do kind of like that idea of going to West Virginia. However, I was looking that up and I think it'd be really hard because we would have to be doing a long show in a hotel room. And I feel like we'd annoy the people around us. So I feel like that won't work.
Two Joints brings up a good point. It's like
it is.
If you don't, what I did was I went back and I watched What Culture, and they covered WrestleMania both nights. And I went back actually the next day after we did ours to see what they did. They had so many incentives. It's like what I think Brewster told us, or somebody told us about MMA holes. They kind of did the same thing. So it's like an incentive thing. If you have some sort of incentive, then more people will watch. And that's kind of difficult for us right now because we just toddlers, we walking. But once we get something up under us, then that's fine. But yeah, I mean, I don't think anybody at that level would have had people. It was wonderful we had people watch with us for as long coming in and out.
Sure.
But I don't think I think it's hard for anybody to hold that type of attention for 7 hours to cover the
No, we didn't really expect anyone to watch us all the way through anyway. I mean, it's a long time.
But people kept popping in and out. Like people would pop the MMA holes, then come right back.
And we appreciate it. Yeah, because no, the regulars all popped in, and I appreciate that because that's about all we really wanted from them. And that we appreciate they came and hung out for a little bit. This is going to drive me nuts because I don't know how to fix it because I usually can fix it. I'm talking about my screen, everybody.
I know, I see. But
maybe we'll be better when the sun goes down, which will happen in like an hour or so. Because I had a little bit of sunlight here. I don't know. Listen, it's been fine. Like right now, it looks okay. Unless it's weird. I don't know. It's not too bad. I'll get over it. Anyway, there's other strategies I think we're going to try too. I think we keep talking about going to a local show. I think we need to do that too. Like one of the ones in Akron or something.
I mean, that'll help too. Like I said, I really wish that there was a way. I know I can get one of my friends, but the one I really want is the one that goes to strong style. I want Marissa because Marissa is heavy into MMA, but because it's the same reason we can't get my one best friend on. iHeart is very, 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 very strict on all those rules and crap. Well, you know what? It's because it's part of iHeart. Like really. The same thing with my station. I'm not supposed to do certain things
because of my
station, but I don't care because I without me they'll fail.
I believe you.
It's just certain things, but I really want her because I feel like she would be a very, very good interview. But
well, we're not doing. Listen. The fact that we didn't have Eric Poe, we had weeks to try to get Eric Posen on. He has a fight this weekend. I didn't ask him because I didn't think about it until today. And I'm like, well, I mean, even if he could, I feel like I'm ambushing him the week of his fight, and I don't want to do that. I guess his second pro fight. He lost his first pro fight. So, I don't want to ambush him the week of his second pro fight or any pro fight. But so I don't have him for that. I know there's a couple dudes from the gym by me that are fighting soon, but they're amateurs. We've had them on before. We can have them on again. I only watch channels with good content. It's the quality, not the quantity of videos. I know. We just wanted to try that live stream, and it wasn't awful. It's just
it wasn't
super entertaining. It wasn't super fun.
It wasn't bad at all. It was fun to me because, like I said, I originally
they had its moments, but also I'm mad at Ray right now for not being here now. He's just
I don't
eating.
know what the hell.
Like he could have ate before. Like he had. If it was just he was working, it's one thing.
That's
But
what
he's
it
like,
is.
no, I don't want to start. Like if I didn't eat before this happened, then I don't eat until it's over. That's how that works.
That's what it is. I eat all the time. I just
also he says stuff like say the Subways in Brooklyn, the sandwich places, or just the. I mean, I believe
that shooting, yeah.
Oh, I didn't even realize. I didn't hear about that.
And
Great.
now they locking down different subways in different cities because this might have been a coordinated attack.
Oh, geez.
So yeah, it's been a wonderful day.
No, Gilbert Gottfried died. That's awful.
What the fuck?
Yeah, you didn't hear that?
No.
Yeah, he died. He's been sick apparently a while. He's 67. Like he has young kids though, which really sucks. Like, I mean, he's been sick, so I guess it wasn't a surprise to his family, but I mean, I didn't know. I mean, look, he's another one of those guys like Louis Anderson, Bob Saget, and Norm that if anyone says shit about him, you're an asshole. Only psychopaths hate those people. They might not be their biggest fans of their comedy, but anyone who's met those people and he says anything bad is just insane. The sandwich too. I fuck with Blimpy. Yeah.
But Paul, the All-American Club is awesome.
I just ate Jersey Mike's. It was pretty solid.
Jersey Mike's is freaking awesome.
Ray, back your face away from the microphone. It's too close today. Like it's been too close usually, but now it's way too close.
What kind of ASMR shit is you trying to pull over?
That's back or something.
I can't because I've got like I've got a light going. I've got a whole setup right now.
Well, listen, I can't get my thing to stop strobing. It's been fine for weeks until you came here and fucked up everything.
I didn't touch a damn thing.
You touched all of my shit. You moved everything. We moved everything.
Yeah, but it wasn't enough to
Obviously
make your screen be wonky.
Obviously it was.
I
haven't had a problem with it for a long time. Months. Now Ray shows up and fucks up everything, which is what he does, I guess.
Now I'm just gonna sit this close to the microphone the entire episode, looking
Thomas, can
dead
you
in the screen.
Video off. Let me white balance it with this helmet. This will help.
Jared Fogel's girlfriend didn't realize when Jared said he wanted kids what it really meant.
Wappa. That's like a Ray Hackback quality joke right there.
No, I'm
stupid, outrageous joke he tried to convince me was funny today. That was such a dumb fucking joke, Ray. You made because it made zero
obviously
sense.
You don't. Well, you don't understand sarcasm.
No, number one, yes, I fucking do. Number two, it didn't make any sense because the referee was black and everyone in the video was black. So what you're saying is fucking dumb. It was just fucking dumb.
No, well, I mean, it's been said.
I didn't even pay attention to the race of those people in the video until you try to make a stupid joke that I'm like, what? Well, aren't they all black? I don't know, because it didn't matter to me. Apparently, it's the first thing Ray fucking looks at is, what's the race? Can I make a joke? Can I make a racist joke about this?
Yes.
What's
wrong? What I always do.
I don't know. What is wrong? I can't even. Listen, I've been trying to recover from having you here. So I slept the entire day Sunday. I didn't do shit. Whole day.
I know. I dipped pretty early. I was like out by 11:30. I cleaned up downstairs, brought my stuff up.
Did you? Because your beer-soaked towel sitting right fucking there.
Okay, that's the only thing, but I cleaned up the cans at least.
You did. You did better than last time.
I know.
Pizza down here. I didn't find any, so that's good. You did a lot better this time. But the thing is with this towel, all you had to do is put it in the laundry room, which is right there. You could have thrown it from the chair to the laundry room.
Yeah, if that's all you got to complain about, it was technically a successful weekend.
That and you kept vaping down here when I asked you not to.
I know.
How are you vaping?
I don't know. Ray, how about you just keep it upstairs so you don't do it? And then he wouldn't because you know why? Because he pretends like he's not going to do it, and then when he does it, he's like, "Oh, I forgot." No, he plans on doing it, and then
definitely an addict mentality.
Yeah, I mean, as if you didn't, you would have left it upstairs like I asked you to, but you wouldn't do that.
Yeah, it was just I don't know.
And
I'm a savage whenever I go to people's places.
I don't know. You are. I mean, you were better this time.
You not to do
it was
that
nice that you didn't leave the basement.
Over here.
Talking to the microphone, Thomas. I can't hear.
I'm sorry. I told you, I'm doing work at the same time. Okay. I'm gonna need you not to do that when you come over here, sir.
Oh, he will.
Oh no, I won't be a total animal.
That's what you do here. And you weren't too bad. Actually, listen, the fact that you stayed in the basement the whole time was great. Ray fell asleep in this chair right here, and he slept there the entire night. Yeah, he
Yeah,
fell asleep about 10 minutes after we were done broadcasting, and then he just slept there all night.
I was out, man. We watched the second episode of Moon Knight.
We watched like 8 minutes of Moonlight before.
I know. It was. Oh, speaking of watching things, guess what I have started? We talked about it last night. Winning Time, probably one of the best shows I've seen in a long.
It's so good. Have you gotten all the way through? It's not over yet, but it's.
No, I have. I think I have. I just passed episode 3 on Winning Time.
5 or 6, I think. It's great. It's so good.
It's so goddamn good. I'm up to a certain point where something's found in a car. Let's just put it that way.
Something.
Yeah, are you caught up?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. That's where I'm at, and I will say this: if that is how the Bus family ran that goddamn team in the 70s, they earned every championship they fucking won, dude.
Well, if Dr. Bus was anything even close to the way he's being portrayed by John C. Reilly, then he was the coolest guy of all time. He was just like the coolest person to ever live.
That guy deserves just a Medal of Honor posthumously for being the human that he is. Like, he is the best con man. He could have ran for president. Like, he just constantly, if that was his business tactic, I would love to read a Dr. Jerry Buss.
He probably has written books. I don't know.
I want to read that autobiography. That, to me, I want to read. Like, please tell me he did stay at the Playboy Mansion and all that shit. I want to know that stuff.
Where did he die? 2013.
Yeah. But I mean, so far, I love the opening episode where he buys the team and then gets just drunk at center court.
That's what I would do.
That's exactly
like why? Mark Cuban probably did that.
Yeah, probably.
No, but it's a great show, and everyone involved in it is great, and there's some real fun casting.
Oh yeah.
I mean, even Jason Segel playing Paul Westhead, which I don't think you've gotten that far yet, but
I haven't, but I did see that he's on there playing Paul Westhead.
Yeah, the Guru of Go, Paul Westhead. And it's funny, like, I saw the 30 for 30 about Paul Westhead, and one thing you know about that is how he used to be an English teacher and how he would like never stop quoting Shakespeare, and like every other word Segel says in that show is Shakespeare. So that's kind of great.
Oh God,
he just keeps quoting Shakespeare and making people uncomfortable. It's pretty great. Yeah. And Adrian Brody is Pat Riley, and it's great. It's great.
Yeah,
I don't know. Like right now, they're just kind of going. It's all the first season. I don't know how far they're going to go, because I know they're going to get into like the Pat Riley stuff, and that's a couple years down the line. So I don't know if they're going to do some jump this season or they're going to do multiple seasons. I don't know. I thought they were only doing one season, but it looks like they may be doing multiple. I don't know.
They could be doing multiple seasons because the way it's set up. I mean, you kind of, especially with Bird and Magic, that can't just be an episode. I'm sorry. That's got to be like 2 or 3 seasons.
I don't think it's going to be seasons, but I'm sure there's going to be more stuff. Well, the thing is, once they, it's going to be through this whole, 10 years worth of a series because of the first scene of the series. I'm not going to say anything, but they start towards what should probably be towards the end, and then they go back and start the beginning. Right, the first scene of the series is like 10 years down the road, or 20, however many years down the road. And then they go back to the beginning.
We'll get back to this, but I need to address 2 joints here. Would I try an audio book instead of reading? Yes, that's what I do. I don't do reading.
Have you heard Ray try to read a simple comment?
It's quite terrible.
Podcast? Yeah, it's not great.
And then John 209 saying that I did an audiobook for Cat in a Hat. To be honest with you, that's still above my reading level. Like I can't have there's just too much rhyming for my brain to realize what's going on.
He'd get through it, but it'd be painful for everyone involved.
Pulse just asked a good question. How is Cowboy Oliveira out of the UFC, but Sam Alvey still has a job?
Sam Alvey is adorable. That's why.
Yes, he's adorable.
I mean, listen, so is Cowboy Oliveira. I just think they should just keep Cerrone and Oliveira on the in the UFC roster just to fight each other like 8 more times until they can't walk anymore. I just like cowboy versus cowboy, like twice a year for the next 3-4 years. I'd be fine with that.
Cowboy
Neither
versus,
of them can fight anybody else now, so I'll be fine with that.
I was about to say Cowboy versus Yancy Medeiros, where Yancy fucking knocked him out, was a great fight, and it's because of the fact that Cowboy is so goddamn good at his job. I mean, he is an exciting fighter. Yeah, he got knocked out, but it was still an incredible fight. It was one of those back and forth fights for a minute.
Yeah, I mean, even the fight with Holland, he looked good for a minute.
Yeah, man. I mean, he's
I don't know.
Cowboy. He'll land somewhere.
And he's one of those people you always get excited when you see him on the card. I don't know. I feel like they're probably just paying Sam Alvey not a lot. I don't know. Something tells me. I don't know. They haven't cut him yet, which is surprising. I don't know if he has a fight yet. We're trying to get him on the show. I mean, I think he's even surprised he's not cut yet. So I mean, he's lost multiple fights in a row. I mean, the best fight he's had in like 4 or 5 years was that draw he had against the Korean dude. But which was a great fight, and that's a tough guy. But I don't know. I hope he wins some fights because everybody loves Sam Alvey. He's been with them forever, and I don't think he's ever bitched once. So
no. Yeah, I mean, with Oliveira going out, I
mean, there's obviously more than just skill level when we talk about if they're going to keep a guy or not. There's a lot of factors. Yeah. And do we like this guy? And favoritism. I mean, it's, obviously, if they like a guy, they're going to keep him around, even though because they're allowed to do that. So if they like a guy more than the other guy, and even though the other guy's a better fighter, they'll, take the guy they like. They can do whatever they want. Also, the divisions too. I mean, welterweight's been super stacked. I mean, light heavyweights, and he fights middleweight and light heavyweight. I don't know. Moving to heavyweight, why not?
That would be just a beefy cowboy. Just
Smiling Sam gets paid in pussy. I don't know. Maybe his wife is his manager, so maybe that's how that works.
He loses a fight. Well, you get a hander. That's
all you get. She won one of the seasons of America's Next Top Model.
Yes, she did.
And they have like 46 kids, and she's cornered every one of his pro fights. And she's his manager. He said something pretty funny in MMA Holes. He said that he signed the worst deal of all time because his manager gets 100% of his money.
Yeah. And 50 if they split. That's never good. Hasbro plays G.I. Joe 24/7. They do. I'll put that on. Rip a bowl beforehand.
I hope it's just one guy who just doing that. Like,
no, it's actually like Hasbro's official YouTube channel. Constantly just plays G.I. Joe from the 80s.
Right now, my heart is palpitating because my team don't want to play like they want to win. They're playing like a bunch of bitches.
Cavs are.
Listen, they getting beat up.
I'm already frustrated enough just having to talk to Ray. So if I put it on right now, I'd probably go nuts.
I had Hamzat in that, man. Close, but I had Hamzat.
No. I think it absolutely was Chimaev for sure. But listen, again, I did say Burns was going to win, and I was wrong. But the main point I was trying to make, I did think he had a pretty good shot of winning, but the main point I was trying to make is that people thinking that he was just going to bore through Gilbert like he did everyone else he's fought. That was ridiculous, and that's what it showed. It showed that Gilbert Burns could fucking fight, dude. I mean, I thought it was, and I think I got so disrespected by the line. It was so ridiculous. Anyway, but either way, Hamzat, if we didn't know, we expected he was for real, but the fact that he beat someone like Burns, no matter how he beat him, a close decision, whatever, he's still pretty damn tough. And now if Usman beats Edwards, I'd like to see Chimaev fight Usman, although I don't think he'll beat Usman because Usman is unstoppable.
Did you, John? Did you? I saw that.
Like what's going on here? This is driving me fucking crazy.
In what? Is the question?
No, I'm talking about my.
Oh no, Casey was like new campaign. I thought it was a video game or something.
Campaign.
Oh boy,
presidential campaign. Casey Jones for president, 2022.
Down. 2020. And then Pulse is asking about the co-main. Y'all have it to Aljo.
Yeah, I did. It was really close.
Yeah.
Though.
I would say the judges got both of those main events right, especially.
Wait, what?
Or not the judges got. No, I meant the fights that we were talking about. I didn't mean thing. But yeah, I think the judges got both of those fights right. You, even though they were close, they gave them to the right people, especially Aljo coming out and body triangling Peter Yan and trying to really get him to get a submission out of him.
Well, that round was never in question. The only one that was in question was the first one, right? I mean, I was actually surprised that those were all 10-9 rounds because I really thought that it was going to be like, I thought there was going to be a draw in there because I thought someone was going to give Aljo a 10-8 and then maybe Yan 3 out of 5. But they didn't. I have a screenshot of the scorecards. Also, I didn't really realize how many judges they have on a card. It's so weird that they only do 3 judges at a time. They won't do 5. However, there's more than 3 judges at the fight, and they keep rotating them.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Or unless they really suck like that one guy and just put a referee in there. Like a guy who's supposed to be refereeing fights. You judge this. The main event was stopped early. Zombie was just about to. No, he wasn't. He was getting pieced up pretty good.
Listen. I wish you would have. Oh, nobody's bullying Ray. Just bust balls. Ones you look. I give him shit because I fucking hate him. But
Well, obviously we know that, especially after this past weekend.
Oh man, I'm tired. All right, I poured myself a drink and didn't bring it down here, so I better go get it. Or else I'm not gonna listen. I can totally handle Ray like 6 hours in when I was getting drunk. I was loving it then. I'm like, yeah, Ray's the best, isn't he? He's great. But before I was drunk, it was like this motherfucker.
Yeah, I know. It's usually how it goes. I get people drunk to make sure that they like me.
It's a good strategy. Yeah,
it is.
People can't stand me sober, so let's get everyone drunk. That's a pretty good strategy.
Let's party.
Ray was spiking the punch at the middle school social so we'd have friends.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, when you got a flask, you can do whatever you want at that point. So
I'll be right back.
All right. We'll answer Pulse's question when Tim comes back. But hey, buddy, how you doing? Same.
My team's down by 10.
What quarter?
First quarter.
Oh, that's like getting mad at a team for losing their first 5 in Major League Baseball. What are you fucking doing?
What? Kyrie Irving's acting like he's got a vendetta against us.
I mean, he kind of does. He was treated pretty shittily in the city of Cleveland for a while.
How was he treated shittily? He treated us shittily. Said we was bad sports fans.
Well, we are.
We are not fucking.
We're terrible sports fans. We're football fans, but we're not sports fans.
We fucking flat earth motherfucker.
That I will hold against him. Aw, thank you, Casey. I appreciate that. And yeah, you guys are my only friends.
They got to get tougher. They're looking horrible. Where's my remote? Now I got to check on my other team. I'm producing the show. I'm producing tomorrow morning's show for Friday morning show for the radio station at the same time.
Oh God.
I'm doing a lot, and
Oh, I get you.
It's gonna mess with my masturbation hand.
It does. Probably. Shit, dude. I hold my the like sprayer wand for what I do for during the day. This hand, it is my hand that I do things with, and it hurts. Like it's got carpal now, and I don't like it. And I blame it on pest control. I don't blame it on anything else. I blame it on that because I'm carrying around a gallon of water like 4 gallons of water a day.
Has Ray and Tim considered being a couple? It will simplify life for them.
I don't think that would work. Tim doesn't look like a kisser.
That's fucked up. I wouldn't say that, but okay. I'll agree with that, Pulse.
No,
I did not. No, we are not going to.
No, we're not.
We're not wanking.
We're not doing that. Yeah, we're not. from one jerk off to another. Oh God, I think my shit froze. Oh no. Why did stuff freeze? Oh no.
40-20.
Again, Ray, when something like that happens, you can just let us talk instead of you just making noises so we can talk. Like, that's one of those things that I'm giving you shit because you need to fucking stop doing it. That's one of those ones that I'm serious. Like, Ray, seriously, fucking stop doing that.
I'm frustrated.
I don't care.
Okay.
No, anyway, yeah, no, don't let John think we opened the floor to masturbation talk. Next thing you know, he's gonna drop his entire masturbation manifesto on the chat.
Yeah.
You
do it overhand. You don't do it underhand.
What do I think John has a manifesto? I hope it does. That's why we need to get a P.O. box so people can send us those things.
Yeah. It's just
we got to stop jacking off for world conservation.
Bullshit.
All right.
Bullshit.
John says, when Tim comes back, I feel like I have to clean up my comments.
You do.
You can say whatever you want. I'll just blame Ray for it.
This is true. Masturbation Manifesto. That's incredible. Man, that does sound like a punk rock album from the 70s. Like
Masturbation Manifesto.
it's like the Clash, like the Dead Kennedys, and then Masturbation Manifesto, and they're all playing at like the Agora. Like I think that would be the lineup.
You heard they greenlit the prequel to Training Day. I hope it's just all about Terry Crews' character.
Yeah,
like nothing else. I don't think he had any lines in that movie, so I just wanted to just be like him patrolling the neighborhood, beating people up or whatever he was. I don't know what he was doing in that movie. Just that, I just want it to be like Police Academy 8 with Ethan Hawke, just him in the police academy, and his structure is Steve Guttenberg.
I saw Masturbation Manifesto with Black Flag and COC. Jesus, what a lineup! That's a lineup right there.
Was it the original lineup of the original lineup of Masturbation Manifesto was the real Masturbation Manifesto?
Squirts Johnson on guitar. When he left, I was really sad about that.
Right, exactly.
Just White Stuff McGee on
the
drums.
Opposite boy the day he met Alonzo.
Band name the Lucky Tug. No, that actually sounds like a what do you call it? A masseur.
I love Terry Crews. Come on, you don't love Terry Crews.
Well, some people have their favorites. Some people don't like to. After a whole bunch,
some people are wrong. I understand that.
Yeah, they're wrong, and some people don't like Terry Crews after his little whatever.
Well, you think men can't be Me Too'd? I'm sure Ray thinks that.
Yeah, I'm sure he does too.
No, the harassment is harassment, no matter what the touching is being.
Sorry. Eventually. I don't know why it's doing this. It was fine forever.
Maybe you need to charge the thing. Who knows?
Charge what?
Oh, you mean your camera?
It's fine. It's plugged into the computer. It's fine.
I don't know, Tim.
It was fun until Ray came here. It has to be him.
Yep, it's just my electric personality.
Well, listen, it was fine until you touched stuff.
All right. Again, I didn't touch anything. I shut the computer after
I never shut my computer. Maybe that's it. I never shut it.
Probably.
I don't know why it would be that. It wouldn't make sense though.
I don't know. I'm not a computersman.
A what?
A computersman.
I'm not a coxman. Ooh.
Well, I mean, you can ask some ladies. I do pretty well.
Goddamn Sam Hinches.
You do pretty well because you play in the F League or whatever.
Oh no,
you're sandbagging in the F League. That's what you're doing.
I love to be in the ultimate division. It's just open weight. Let's go. No holds barred. That's the kind of.
He's like the 120-pound dude who's like outpointing sumo wrestlers, just like running around, kicking him in the ankle and running around again.
Savat kicking him in the face, teeth going into the.
Terry Crews is a little white girl trapped in a 6'4" black man's body. Well, even if he is, he's still fantastic. Maybe that's why white people like him so much. You know what? I want a buddy cop comedy. Terry Crews and Wayne Brady. That's what I want.
That would be a good movie. I think that would be a great film. That would be great. Oh
and
my god.
they're two cops in like a in the middle of nowhere, like small police department in the country. They're like the only two black guys there, and everybody loves them. Everybody loves those guys, right? Because white people love those guys. So they would love them as cops too, right? But then like a gang element comes to town, and they're scared to death of them.
Yeah.
That's the whole movie. Boom. Did it.
The one movie I think that when they were doing like black this and black that, where it was like the Black Honeymooners, everybody with like Cedric the Entertainer.
Oh,
they
did
missed.
do that. Forgot they did the Honeymooners.
Yeah, they redid the
Forgot they
Honeymooners.
did that. I forgot they did Black Honeymooners.
What
Happy
they missed.
birthday to John's daughter.
Happy birthday,
cool.
John's daughter. But the
No, True Joyce, they ain't playing right now.
But what I was gonna say is they missed a golden opportunity with those movies to do an odd couple movie, and you have Craig Robinson of The Office fame and all the other stuff he's done, and Patrice O'Neal. Together, those two would have made the best odd couple ever, in my opinion. You would have had Patrice as Oscar, the dirty one, and then I can't remember what
They did reboot
Felix.
a couple though. They did. I mean, it wasn't a black one, but they did it was Matthew Perry and who's the guy from Reno 911?
Yeah,
that guy.
Yeah, I know.
I just remembered that. Yeah, it lasted like an episode and a half. It was garbage.
I know, but if you would have put Craig Robinson, who's a great actor, funny comedian, against Patrice O'Neal, son.
You guys buy those straight to DVDs sold at convenience stores? It'd be like a buddy cop movie starring Tom Berenger and Ja Rule. I'd watch that.
That does sound like an actual film. That I feel like that
The
is
Sniper and Luda.
Yeah. Wolf, I guess.
Called Jake Taylor, Jake and the Luda.
Oh my god,
Berenger's only good movie. Yeah, I mean,
hey, Platoon.
Platoon, and he was in Inception. You know,
But Platoon was, I think, his best film ever.
Sniper 2.
Platoon, he just played a total fucking psychopath, like that had just lost his mind in Vietnam, and that guy is awesome. I love that character so much. The scars on his face and shit. The makeup was fantastic in Platoon. So
Casey was in a movie. What movie was you in, Casey?
Didn't we have this talk before with Casey?
I think, yeah. R.I.P. Patrice. Thank you, 2 joints. Miss that man every day. Saw him once in my life. I'm so happy. Yeah, but Craig could play the like Felix Unger version where it's the uptight guy, and Patrice could just be Oscar Madison going, "What? What did I do?" I think that would have been a great movie. Oh, so good.
I can't believe I forgot about Black Honeymooners.
I know. I shouldn't be the one to know that. Like,
well, I just forgot about it.
Because it was bad.
Did they also try to do that with like I Love Lucy's or an I Love Shaniqua somewhere that I didn't see?
No, it's I Love Lucinda. I think
real?
that would be the.
Lucinda is not a total African American name.
Yeah, but it's an oldie timey name, man. Like that is, if you're going 50s, that's perfect. I was never fond of war movies.
Yeah, I know why. Because
sure
there's never
why.
any Canadians in them. That's why. Never make any.
Wow.
The
Yeah,
Battle
nobody's
of
coming in
Ottawa.
on hockey skates, pal.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, that was like 2005, 6, I think. Was Cedric the Entertainer, and I think it was.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Who was the other one?
I'm glad I never watched that. I think it was Mike Epps. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it was Mike Epps played Norton.
Mike Epps is in Winning Time.
Yeah.
Who was he playing in Winning Time?
Richard Pryor.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's all right.
Eddie.
Apparently, Richard Pryor said that he wanted Mike Epps to play him in a movie before he died. I don't know. According to Rain Pryor, the family doesn't want that to happen.
Right. I don't see that.
They want one of the Wayne's brothers. Which one? Which Mar? Is it Marlon Wayans? One of them. I can't all of them.
Marlon would be a good Richard Pryor.
Yeah, Marlon would.
One of them did a reel for it, and it was great. And she said that or Most Def, but I think Most Def is like in trouble, isn't he?
I'm not sure.
I don't know. Wasn't he like not allowed in the country at one point? I don't know. I mean, he hasn't been anything.
I got to look into that.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
It is a real thing. I go there every once in a while. Stop blowing up spots, Casey. How about that? Fucking narc.
Mike.
Yeah, I know.
Mike Epps has a new stand-up special that I'm not going to watch.
Yeah,
it's fine.
I like his acting. I don't like his stand-up.
He hit on my ex-fiance, so that's why I don't like him.
That's nice.
You
improv?
No, she was working as a bouncer up in New York.
And
okay. He was doing the show, and he hit on her, and she was like, "I don't like you." So it might not have sounded like that because she's African, so it might have been, but I don't like you. But you know,
that's funny. Marlon did it. The reel is actually pretty good, but Mike Epps said in order to play him, one must have a real cocaine snorting experience. Bullshit, dude. If you, I would have loved to have seen Eddie Murphy do it.
Please, were you about to trying to do a Richard Pryor impression?
I don't know. I'm terrible at him. I'm terrible at Richard Pryor. I can't do him.
Yeah, boy, just you can't really do much, but you attempted. So, and that's
I did.
All good or bad. Try till you get it right.
Pryor's awesome though. I love Pryor. Thomas, bro, Mike was trying to dip in your pool, bruh.
Yeah, about a year before I met her.
Oh, somebody told me they fucked like another comic. I look at them weird.
Why?
It's just marked territory that I don't want to go back to. I don't know why.
Go back to? Yeah, I mean, listen.
Yeah, I don't want to give comedy.
I feel like a lot of comics say, it's probably never. Don't do it. Just don't do it. But everyone just tries it once, and they're like, let's not date a comic again.
Yeah, I've never dated a comic.
I have, and it was there was issues because that wasn't the reason it didn't work eventually. That's not it. But there was comedy issues that weren't great. Anyway.
I can imagine. I mean,
I'm not
I
want
to be able to make fun of who I'm dating. Without having to be roasted.
Now the thing about Most Def was stuck in South Africa for a while. It was a passport issue. He wasn't allowed back in the country for a while. But he something like that. I didn't.
See, that's why you don't go back to the motherland and try to keep your ass.
I guess.
Yes.
South Africa. I don't know if he went for a Seether concert or what.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, this is a true or a rumor there.
Who cares?
Ari Shaffir is unwatchable, fake, phony piece of shit.
No,
I like Ari's comedy. I love him on podcasts. I think that
guy really doesn't give a shit. So
that's why I love him.
Right, and it's gotten him in a lot of trouble. I mean, he lost a lot of shows when he made that joke about Kobe Bryant, like the day after he died.
Oh no, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Oh God, Casey, everybody's rainbows. It's how rainbow are you? I'm just gonna. That's how we're gonna refer to any kind of that subject. It'll just be rainbows.
Can't tell me what to do. Sorry, I'm super tired today. I tried to get a nap in, and then other shit happened, and then a bunch of bullshit. And
I totally get it, dude. That's why I was late to the show. Like,
very tired.
Besides, I was setting up like stuff, trying to find.
I'm not allowed to be late because Ray is always the one who somehow is allowed to be late, but I'm not. I have to be on time, but Ray would just. Is that fair, everyone? No. So we fire Ray? Yes.
Hey, I have legitimate excuses. Sometimes.
What was this? You wanted to eat, dude? You know how many times I woke up, I forgot we were doing this, and I just ate later. It's fine.
No, eat later. I'll tell you the story. So I was pooping.
Don't want to know the story.
And my friend texts me, "Hey, can you go feed my pets?" And she gives me poonhaken, so I'm not gonna say no. So I got sheets, and then I tried to find a bunch of stuff and hook this thing up. My computer died a couple times. I had to move stuff. It was a project that I didn't expect to actually be a project. So that's why I'm late today.
You're a fucking project.
I am. I'm the best project a woman can have that teaches her that she doesn't need this project.
Paul said he's never once laughed at anything Joe Rogan has ever said during his stand-up. He's all right.
You don't have a soul.
What? No, I'm listening. He's not bad. He's solid, but he's definitely not.
I love Joe
Top
Rogan's
10.
stand-up.
Really?
I would. Yeah, I'd put him in my top 10, low top 10, but I wouldn't put him like up on the fucking Mount Rushmore.
I mean, I would go see him if I didn't have to see him in an arena. I'd see him at a theater.
Oh,
but I don't want to. I don't know. It's not many people I want to see in an arena. Never seen anyone do comedy in an arena, and I don't really want to. I mean, I would see Burr, but it's so many people, and it seems so weird.
I was about to say, I'm actually going to that show on the 23rd. I got the girl actually that I fed food to bought the tickets for Christmas.
Well, okay. I mean, Brendan Schaub is. I don't listen. If we start getting a Brendan Schaub, I'm going to start sound like a bitter person. So I'm not going to say anything.
Damn.
Well, he sued a YouTuber recently, didn't he?
I don't know.
I think this was like a couple months ago or something.
I mean, I'm sure he's better at stand up now, but like he was getting all these opportunities because of who his friends were and shit. I'm doing it. Fuck. That's not like great now.
No, you're completely right. And he said that.
I know, but I shouldn't bitch
like
about it. I should worry about me. I shouldn't worry about what's going on with him. I should worry about me.
What's up, Brewster?
He can do whatever the fuck he wants. What he does doesn't affect me. So I sound like Ray. That's what Ray would bitch about. I apologize. Hanging out with Ray too much. Fuck.
I don't hold that grudge unless like I feel it's valid. Sometimes it's just, hey, the motherfucker's good, or he has people he knows. It's whatever. Do I think he's funny? Again, he's like Ari. I find like both of those guys funnier on podcasts because they're just them.
Well, you made a mistake of making a special way too early, like 2.5 years in, and it's hot garbage.
Yeah,
It's been a while since he's done it, so I'm assuming he's better.
Yeah, and I hope
he goes up all the time, and he gets to do these clubs that other people take forever for them to get past in. But he's passing them, so good for him. But never mind. Moving on. Oh man,
man. I totally
number one.
get
The
it.
volume's fucked up today for some reason. The fucking screen's fucked up. I'm pissed off, and I'm tired, and a bunch of bullshit today.
Number one bullshit.
No.
Okay.
No. What I said.
Hey, I'm just checking. I want you to be comfortable, sir. I don't want you to be all like today.
It's gonna happen until I start drinking more. Maybe I should just drink faster.
Yeah, that's usually if my one buddy's having like you have that friend that like just angrily texts you about something.
But there's usually an air of humor in it. Like Alan does it all the time, but it's usually also like an angry joke.
We'll check that. We'll check that. I don't know if that's true.
I don't even know who those people are.
Let's see.
Listen, I know I do a lot of stuff on YouTube, but besides that, I don't really know much about YouTubers. Really don't. I mean, I know who the Paul brothers are, but I don't watch their stuff. Bergancy's amazing. I wanted to see Bergancy, but it was when I was having those issues that I didn't know what was wrong with me, and I was sick. And like he and Regan were both coming like within a couple weeks of each other, and I didn't go to either of them because those are two guys I would actually go see, especially Regan because he was in Akron. But no, I need garlic. It's hypertension, maybe. I mean, listen, I took my pills today. Took my Cinepril today. Went to the cardiologist yesterday, and my last test was fine, so I don't have to go back to see him in a while. So it's not my heart as far as we know, so that's good.
It is true, apparently. I'm looking at this article from. Wait, this is from like the Mirror back in like the 19th of March that this story already came out. What are you doing, Pulse? Old story. Or did they find it? It says they can't do anything about it apparently on the Mirror website. So Oliver Tree. Do you know who Oliver Tree is?
Mm-hmm.
I don't get it.
What? No, I get
Like,
it.
I love the
He's supposed to
music.
be. It's supposed to be ridiculous and hilarious. I understand. He's supposed to be a fucking weirdo. His whole thing is a character. I get it. So yeah, it works with what he's doing. He's supposed to look like a nut job, and he is.
He was at Raw.
It'd be cool if there was about 99% less auto tune in his music, but I don't think it would sound good if it wasn't. I think he can't sing, so I'm not sure. I just think he's one of those. Oh yes, Alan. I know Gilbert Godfrey died.
Yeah, that was. I found out through Anthony Cumia, actually.
Actually, you told me. I didn't know until you told me.
Yeah, I found out on Compound.
Usually, you don't. When you tell me something, I've already heard about it 8 times, but this time you were the first one to tell me.
I was sad about that. Sean O'Malley thinks Peter Yan fought Aljamain Sterling too emotionally. I should have been in his corner. I mean, if you think so, corner him next time, asshole. How about that?
I didn't see that.
What?
He fought him too emotionally. I just thought Aljo just was smart and he fought him correctly and just did a good job. I mean, I think if you fought someone too emotionally, I don't think you'd get. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Man, my brain's not working today. Never mind. Just keep going.
Are you okay?
I had a
buddy?
point, but I just gave up on it. I know what I was trying to say, but I'm not even going to try to get the words together today.
I'm sorry, buddy.
Shut up. Just do the show.
Damn.
I'm just tired.
No, I will keep babying you through the entire show. Go get a monster or something.
Dude, you know a monster would literally kill me.
Probably.
Right.
Oh yeah. Well, what the hell was that with T.I. trying to do stand up? Oh, good Guardians 110-5. Good job.
Yeah, I meant to tell you. I'm sorry.
Yay, them. What he did, I was busy working all day. I didn't know he died. R.I.P. Gilbert. Yeah. He was a real cool guy. Yes, he was. We talked about it earlier. If you want to go see that, let's go back into the section of the beginning. I'll probably make that a notation today as well. Tim talking about it. I missed out on the conversation, but yeah, it sucks. I was really sad about that. Casey Jones, dude, energy drinks are amazing.
They fuck me up. I can't drink them. So
I can't do coffee. Like coffee is the one that fucks me up.
Yeah, thanks, man. I just said it to those guys. Those guys had no reaction to it, but at least 2 joints said something. That's good.
To what?
Again, see, I tell them good news about my health. They don't give a fuck. They only want to hear the nasty shit.
What's going on?
They give me shit for dying. Nothing.
Everything is going good for him right now.
No, I went to cardiologist. All my tests were fine. So
yeah,
good.
Which I don't have to go to see him for at least another year, which is good. I mean, I like the guy enough, but like he's a super close talker.
Oh,
it's super unnecessary. Like he could stand on the other side of the room. It's not a big room and talk to me, but no, he wants to get like I'm like leaning back like this because I'm like, dude, why are you getting so close? This room isn't that big. Your voice will carry. It's about the size of a closet. You can stand right over there.
But all cardiologists do that, dude.
Is it because most of the people they see are older and they can't hear?
Mm-hmm. That's probably what it is.
That's the only thing I could think of.
Look,
I was like, I'm like doing this. I'm like, he can fucking see it. Yeah, I know.
Jim, everything is fine. Now I'm reading my lips to hear me. Well,
I mean, also he has an accent, but I didn't have a problem hearing what he said. I never had a problem understanding him. No, I didn't pull a Ray Hycliffe and be like, yeah, can I hear these test results from a white person? Like, I know you're the one with the degree, but I think I just feel a little bit better if someone a little less ethnic told me these results.
You sound like you're in IT for IBM. So go do that.
Thank you, Casey. I'm doing good. No, I won't. I fucking love Coke Zero. All right, Coke Zero is my lifeblood.
Yeah, you were pounding those on Saturday.
Well, I drink them with my booze, but I also drink them without booze. But so
I can't do Coke Zero.
Oh fuck, dude, I like Coke Zero more than I like regular Coke. Yeah, that's true. Now regular Pepsi is different. No, I drink regular Pepsi over anything. It's fucking amazing. But no, I mean, honestly, I don't think Coke Zero and regular Coke tastes that much different than it's really worth drinking all that sugar for. Now Pepsi is different, but I don't drink
Pepsi
that
is
much.
acid. That's straight acid. I love it though.
Pepsi's the best.
Like
I rather eat and I rather drink one real Pepsi than eat like a piece of cake. I'd rather drink Pepsi. Pepsi's the best. It's so good. I don't drink regular Pepsi very often. When I do, I'm just like, this is just the best. I'm like, that's why the one thing I haven't done, like going completely off the wagon, is I don't drink Pepsi every day because I would, because it's amazing. But at least I keep myself from doing that by drinking Coke Zero. So it's
so you punish yourself in a way. You're like, I want it, but I have to have something.
No,
less.
man. Listen, I'm already probably this close to the beatus, so I don't want to be drinking a bunch of Pepsi or I'm going to be pushed over the threshold. I already have it in my family. I'm not doing it in super great shape, so I probably shouldn't drink Pepsi every day.
Two Joint says he likes only ethnic women.
I had some good ethnic food today. Thai place again, fucking fire.
He says the white women are boring.
I would agree with that. I don't want to. I don't want to make white babies. I don't.
Why not?
This just seems. There's enough of them.
There's enough of them.
There's enough of Jesus. And then we get a question about Jolt Cola right after that. I used to actually buy Jolt Cola and put rocket or pop rocks in them.
You guys ever drink gin and Jolt?
Ugh, no,
but that does not sound good at all.
Surge and Ciroc vodka.
Oh my god,
that actually, dude, shut your mouth. That kind of does sound good. Right
that's
now.
No, that sounds fucking urban.
Now it's just something Bray would drink for sure.
Hey, yeah, I have a Surge T-shirt. Are you kidding me? Hey, I will drink Surge with anything.
500 grams, Roseanne Barr, Rosie O'Donnell.
Roseanne Barr for
probably
sure.
Roseanne Barr for sure. I mean, listen, probably either for that much money, but if I had to pick, I'd pick at least Roseanne Barr would be funny.
I would do Rosie for the story. I would do Roseanne for the story. It's like I got to. I don't know.
Can I do it like in full Dan Connor cosplay?
Yes, you have.
That's the only way I would do it.
Wow.
Her husband knocking on the door like DJ.
Sorry, I'm reading comments.
Oh, me too. Try drinking XXX vitamin water. It's rough, but I do
moonshine? XXX water. That sounds like
XXX vitamin water.
They still make RC Cola, Casey?
Yes, cherry RC Cola. Yeah.
Yeah, you can find it pretty much anywhere now.
I'll have a Royal Crown and a Crown Royal, please. Royal Crown Royal. All right. Tab.
I had a car full of Josta one day, and it was the worst experience I could ever have.
Why does that sound like you were like smuggling immigrants? Like I had a car full of Josta, man. They pulled me over. I got a car full of Josta.
They were giving it away at this mall, and I got in my car, and they was like, "Hey, you want some Josta?" I was like, "Yeah." They just emptied the whole damn bucket in my car. I was like, "What the fuck?" So I had a whole bunch of Josta for like a month.
I read something somewhere about these people that won some sort of contest when they won like a year's worth of Code Red Mountain Dew. And it's like, at first it's like, oh, cool. It's a year's worth of Code Red. Then you're like, your entire apartment's filled with Code Red Mountain Dew. And you couldn't give it away. Like it's just.
Oh,
I remember Josta.
No, Thomas does. Listen, Arnold Palmer is the shit. Again, we said it the other day. Like, how the hell is Arnold Palmer still 99 cents? Oh, this inflation.
Yeah, no.
90. I mean, maybe it's half watered down now. I don't know, but
oh god, don't say that because this is the good stuff.
That is the good stuff. What was I gonna say? Oh, Surge. I think like a good 8 years of my life, I was fueled on Surge. I feel like
me too.
From like 7 to 15, it was still Surge.
Oh my god, yeah. I don't know how I came into the acquisition, but I have a tie-dye green Surge shirt with the logo right on the like chest. It's almost like a golf shirt to me. I take very good care of that thing.
Did you steal that from a fat hippie chick that you're having sex with?
No, it probably was a hand-me-down from a cousin, and it just ended up in my possession. And that Surge shirt, I take care of that thing, man. That is a collector's item. I'll wear it to shows too.
Oh, like, cool. That makes you the coolest guy there, right?
But only with the hipsters. Like the hipsters flock to me and it's like, is that a fucking Surge shirt? That's so awesome.
Are you a hipster? You wear Surge shirts and you like dive bars. Worse things are better. That's you. You're a hipster, man.
See, though, I'm not a beer snob. Usually, like hipsters love their IPAs and all that kind of bullshit.
Yeah, but you're no one's gonna hit all the points.
Yeah, but I
think I'm 70. Listen, 7 out of 10. You're a hipster, man.
I drink a PBR, man. Yes, Bridget the Midget was quite nice.
You're saying hipsters don't drink PBR? They do.
No, not a lot of them.
The poor ones do.
Well, yeah, but I'm not
the poor ones can't afford the good beer.
Well, I mean, I did see the ex-ambassadors when it was like 50 people. So now they're big.
There you go. I was the first 21 Pilots fan. I was the first one.
I bought the ticket and the album to the show. I don't give a shit.
I'm the opposite with Bowling for Soup now. I'm like, I saw them when like people liked them. Now
I know.
Now they're old and I still go see them.
Damn.
That's how I'm like with like Guar. Like I saw Guar in their fucking like towards the end when everybody was starting to die off.
Carl, that red cream that racist ass red cream soda with the Native American gentleman on it, one of those.
Yes.
Hey, Cherokee Red is awesome.
Cherokee Red's a dope. Oh, that is dope soda.
I'm gonna need a vanilla vodka and Cherokee Red, please. On the rocks, please. Double.
But Tahitian Treat. Have you ever had Tahitian Treat, Tim?
No.
Oh my God! What the hell?
It's such a good fruit.
Cherokee
punch.
Red had gum. Sounds like a chewing tobacco.
No, Pulse is talking about tongue splashers gum.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna say, like, what are you talking about?
That I've been listening to a lot of. There's this podcast. Everybody should check out. They've got a lot of views now, but
let's watch this one.
Are You Garbage?
Ray's garbage.
After some of the questions they've said, I am absolute trash. I've judged myself based on other comics, and I'm not like Tim Dillon. Like the episode I sent you with Tim Dillon was fucking hilarious, but a lot of them, I go, oh yeah, I used to do that. Oh, I did that, and then they end up being trash, and you're like, yeah. I can absolutely see it.
I don't think it surprises anyone, as great as Tim Dillon is, that he is a huge garbage person. I don't think,
dude. No, the episode is insane. Like the episode is amazing. It's so good. You need to watch that episode.
I watched some of it. I couldn't get into it, so I attempted. It's over.
Well, yeah, probably you want to watch it high, like or while drunk. But yeah, I mean. I
go upstairs and watch? I went upstairs and watched something after I smoked you a pen. I don't remember what it was though. I don't think I watched anything all the way through. I went to bed. I was looking for Major League. It was just on something. And I couldn't find it.
I've been watching Legion of Skanks podcast for a while. Super funny. Legion of Skanks is a great podcast. I love that podcast. Everlasting Gobstoppers. Hey, oh, you watch yourself, motherfucker. Those were amazing. I'm a huge Tim Dillon fan. What episode are you speaking of? Episode 200 of Are You Garbage?
Yeah, he's not talking about Tim Dillon show. He's talking about a show he was on.
Oh, no, I was talking about Brewster saying the Everlasting Gobstopper.
No, I was talking about... Anyway, we should have a segment called Are You Worse Than Ray?
Why?
Well, to see if anyone is a worse person than you that we have on the show. And the answer will always be no. Probably.
Give me a second. I'll be right back.
All right, buddy.
We need Thomas. We need him as a buffer.
He was great on Saturday, by the way. Can I just say that? Like
he was the only thing keeping me going was Thomas.
Watching him on Tequila Quences. Go back and watch the
Don't
segment.
go back. That whole episode sucked.
It was, we petered out towards like hour 6.
Well, you definitely did.
I think we should start at 8 p.m. and then.
Oh, I think we should just never fucking do that again. That's what I think.
I think we should.
No, you're gonna have a fight from me. You're gonna have a fight from me.
What?
You're gonna have a fight from me because I don't think that's a good idea. Listen, it wasn't worth it. It wasn't. Listen, I told Thomas, it was the only time it felt like this wasn't fun. Like that was not fun for me at all.
Well, I don't know what to tell you, pal.
And like not enough people. Like if more people watched it, they would have been fine. But not enough people watched it to justify doing it again when I didn't like doing it.
Well,
although the West Virginia thing sounds fun, but we couldn't be able to do it.
Yeah, we could.
No, we couldn't because we wouldn't be able to be quiet enough in a hotel room. We'd get kicked out in like a minute. We would. Yeah, we would. We'd be talking till 1:30 in the morning. No, it'd be a problem. We
could get an lucky Airbnb. If we didn't,
but then we wouldn't be where the casino is.
What do you mean? There's got to be Airbnbs around there.
You want an Airbnb in Wheeling, fucking West Virginia?
I have Airbnb in West Virginia, and it's fine. There's some rustic homes available in the hills.
Rustic trailers.
Well, I mean, it was kind of a weird setup.
You had to pay them in opioids?
Yeah, I couldn't get enough Vicodin, but I definitely made up for it in oxycodone. So at least they got what they needed. They were minors, Tim. They were minors, and by that they were 16. Yes,
they were like 15-year-olds. Where are your parents? Well, he come out to go get cigarettes. He ain't been back. When
he in the ground.
When did he leave? 3.5 years ago. Okay.
He in the ground. Oh, he's dead. No, he cut coal. Like what? Jesus Christ. Cut coal.
I know.
Nah. You love me. Sober
Airbnbs in West Virginia.
Yeah. I've done it a few times.
Trying to get me murdered. Fucking Wheeling.
Oh,
well,
that sounds like the American version of Hostel.
Yeah.
I mean, here's the weird part. I'd rather stay at that than a hotel where
isn't that hills called Eyes. Basically, wasn't that what that was?
Wheeling's a bit of civilization. It's not like completely shitty. It's just an old coal mining town. Like that's all it really is.
Where the casino is, it's kind of gross, except for the casinos there, and everything else around is like gross. You're like, oh man, don't. You want to get out of there as quick. Like like, oh man, let's go to a restaurant around the Wheeling area. No, you don't. You go to the casino, you go there, you leave the casino, get the fuck out of there. Get on.
It's not eerie. Like it's not eerie.
Not even where Mountaineer's not bad. But Wheeling is like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Agreed. And you have to there's special exits. I luckily never got too into oxys, but I had a massive Soma. And I mean, Soma's in the 90s. Kevin Nash tells stories. The wrestler talks about him doing 15 Somas in a night. I mean, so that's definitely...
Someone in my family was on Oxycontin for 3 or 4 years and weaned himself off.
Nice. Good for them.
I don't. That's impossible.
I know. That's willpower, son.
I know. It's great. His
the power of Jesus.
His doctor talks about him in lectures. It's I think he wrote about him too. Because it's it's not supposed to happen that way without you getting put on something else. But he didn't. He just did it himself. It's almost impossible.
Wow.
I can't believe he did. It's nuts.
Xanax was never my thing. I never did pills as a kid. I would do Vicodin, but that's about it.
Well, I was on Klonopin forever.
Oh, Klonopin puts me out, dude.
Well, I mean, I was at the point where I could eat a handful and then still be freaking out. So, dude, I was taking so many at one point. No, I'm not. Don't take any at all, which is why I get panic attacks constantly. But I wasn't getting panic attacks when they put me on a bunch. But whatever.
I took half of one. And I slept for 12 hours after a mental breakdown. I was out.
Well, if you don't take them, then it probably, yeah. But I mean, I took every day for years. 7 years, maybe 6-7 years.
The move was 15 Narco 5 Somas to start the day. Damn, man.
Grind that shit up in your coffee.
Damn. Oxycontin used to go for $80 for one 80 milligram pill. That's, I mean,
I mean,
Makes sense.
It's still has a decent street value. I know that because I live in a shitty town. When it comes to a lot of people are on pills around here.
Yeah, definitely.
Unfortunately,
Xanax hits you too fast. With a name like Sober Carl, I would expect you to know that answer. Try to stay away from chemicals. Cannabis is the way to go. Fuck yeah, Brewster.
well, the thing is,
day.
I've been able to function on Klonopin on a lot. I've never been able to function on weed. So,
Ooh, Klonopin, like when it hit me, I don't even remember falling asleep. I just remember blacking out, and I was like, I felt way better. Like my stress and the panic attack I was having was gone, but I was out, son, just like a light.
I fed him already.
Oh, I was oof. I know all this drugs. That's funny. Whew. Jesus Christ. Well, that's a good thing.
I can barely function on anything. Especially now.
Yeah,
Tired all the time.
usually like I just smoke weed. I've done DMT twice. That was interesting. But like I want to find somebody to do it again, to be honest. I want to do it like the proper way, like sweat logi. I want to do one of those kind of things. That'd be so much fun.
The problem with my screen is that other lights in the basement aren't working for some reason. Like I turned them on and they decided not to turn on. I think it's a wiring thing, maybe.
Possibly.
Not yet.
No,
not really. It's not.
November, it's up on the ballot, I think, for full legalization. I think it'll pass this time. It has to.
Well, last time, all my pothead friends were telling me not to vote for it. So I'm like, apparently this is not
because it was like a weird.
It was weird. I know it was weird. It was very monopolized, right?
Yeah. You couldn't have it the way they had it. That's ridiculous. They should take.
You know Michigan what though? And good for the potheads for sniffing that out before. They're like, we'd rather it be illegal.
Yeah.
Than the kind of legal you're talking about. And listen, when Nick Lachey was trying to sell me on the bill, I'm like, there's something going on here.
Yeah.
This is something weird. Nick Lachey wanted something that's weird. I want a 98-degree greenhouse I have to go to for weed.
Both in temperature and ownership.
That was the joke, Ray. Thank you for explaining it.
Maybe.
Fuck you, man. Honestly, you're ruining everything.
All right, it's my girlfriend. All of a sudden, coming in.
If that's true, I would have broke up with you a long fucking time ago.
Believe it or not, women stay. I don't know what it is. I think they're just lonely and they need a shoulder to cry on. And
well, that's you go after low hanging fruit. That's your thing. I'm not saying they all are, but that's really what you aim for.
I do like the ripe, juicy ones. I think that's what you mean, and it's agreed.
Well, that and you I don't know. You would sit outside of a lonely single woman's meeting and then look at the offensive line that comes out of there and be like, "Yep, that's what I want." You and Thomas both.
What?
To quote Primus,
basically,
dog will
basically
hunt.
They look like me if I shave my face. That's basically what they look.
No, you're too manly. I need at least a feminine face, dude.
If I shave my face, boom, I look like a lesbian. We've shown you pictures before.
Oh boy.
No, Tim. Just no. We don't need that right now. We don't need the sexiness. That's a little better. I like it kind of. A little brighter. Shows off my face. Hi, Tim.
Nothing. This is just pissing me off so much that I'm gonna end up quitting the show because of it.
Relax.
Don't tell me what to do.
Breathe in.
Don't tell me what to do.
I don't know, Pulse. I don't think it's deleting your stuff. I'm getting your stuff loud and clear.
Yeah, we're seeing your stuff. So. We just don't get to some of it because we're having another conversation. So it's.
Are we? I don't think we've been doing shit.
We have somewhat. We've talked about a couple of fights on the card.
Like straight up fucking Eeyore today.
Yes, you are. But I'm trying to be your rabbit.
Yeah, but you know how fucking annoying that rabbit is?
Yes,
We're having
exactly.
these fucking drop kicked.
now, Tigger, don't do what you're about to do.
Bitch, I will kick you through the goalpost.
I would love to actually have that be a conversation between Tigger and the just. Don't make me hit you.
If Kelly Clarkson gets any bigger, she's gonna block out the sun. Well, I don't know. She's quite that big.
You know what? Kelly Clarkson's pretty hot. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, there you go. That makes sense for Ray. Listen, I feel like ever since the Since You've Been Gone video, it's been.
Oh, during the Since You've Been Gone video, like I thought she was hot back then.
No, she said she was hot then, but then after that, it was been. She got because she got hefty. She got hefty. At
least she can.
She's a pop star, Ray. She's supposed to be anorexic. This is America.
Yeah, it's true.
Fucking right.
But body positivity, Tim. It's all about loving yourself.
Not on this show. It's all about hating yourself. That's all we do. It's fucking self-loathe.
We find all the comments worthy, but it's just the fact that we get into shit, sir. Being all, oh god, I'd bang Kelly based off of what she used to look like. Rachel Ray too. Agreed. Both of those women, I would be all over. I would be.
Well, I mean,
like even now,
is Rachel Ray going to cook for me afterwards?
I would hope.
I'd hope so. Yeah.
I think she gauges that based on how good you are.
Kreischer told that story about how he did Rachel Ray, and like she showed up in the dressing room with like chili with an egg on it and a Guinness. I'm like, can I be on that show? I don't every day. I don't know.
That would be awesome.
I want chili with an egg and a Guinness at like
chili
8 in the morning.
Egg.
I don't know. I'd eat it.
That sounds interesting, but not for me. No.
Well, you don't egg and shit.
No, I don't like everybody's eggs, man. Some people don't know how to do eggs right, so I gotta,
There's got to be a certain amount of like pageantry to eggs sometimes. I think.
It's a fucking egg. What do you mean, man? You need
you gotta
explode with fireworks and shit.
Put some paprika on that shit. Put some.
Needs to come on
spice.
Come on a lazy Susan spinning around playing You Spin Me Right Round as it comes to your table. You'll spin me right on there like that.
Yes, give me a presentation like I am in Vegas. That's how I like my eggs. Fancy and with the kind of presentation that would make a mobster give you $20.
Yeah, but you're getting it at like the dirtiest diner in the smallest town from the oldest waitress. Like you think you're going to get that?
No. But that's when you ask for stuff. You're like, can I get some like salt and pepper to put on my eggs? And then some hot sauce sometimes.
The waitress whose hospice nurse is helping her carry the food out to you.
She's just holding the saline bag.
Yes.
I'm just here to make sure Doris gets you your hash browns.
And she's comfortable while she does it. She won't be here much longer.
Oh, Doris, then the sweet, sweet touch of death will be with you soon, baby girl.
Here's a 20% tip. You're welcome. There's $2 on 10. Free range. I love that Bergazzi bit about how he doesn't like to eat free range chicken because like they had a good life before they killed him. Like at least the other ones were like being tortured before they killed him.
Yeah.
That'd be funny.
You'd expect it at that point. You're just like, yep, this was made of sadness. This wasn't made of joy and pecking at the ground for worms.
What does Pulse want? I don't realize what's happening. Is his manifesto coming up?
React to Natasha. I have no idea what Augie's IG is, sir.
What does he say? I don't understand what's happening. I've typed something like 3 times and it keeps disappearing.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's YouTube. It's not us.
You guys react to Natasha Augie's IG. I don't know who that is, but I guess we can do that. Let's
get on her IG. Like. I'm down for it. Thomas, if you could pull Natasha Augie's IG up, let's do that. I'm down for a little IG gazing on this show. We don't do this that often, so I think that's fun.
What's that? Inner Gremlin? Let's check out her inner Gremlin.
Ooh. Let's see what we got. He said it 3 times. I love it. It's like he's trying to like get Beetlejuice to come out. Natasha Augie's Instagram. Natasha Augie's Instagram. Natasha Augie's Instagram. She comes out of the thing. It's showtime.
When's that new Beetlejuice movie coming out that I'm going to be disappointed in?
Supposedly it's in production right now. I don't. There's
It'd
been
be
no
awesome
set
if
photos or anything.
If it didn't suck, you know how great that'd be.
Oh my god, that would be so good. That's like when I saw the ending credits or the post credit scene to Morbius, which ended up on YouTube pretty quickly. I didn't get it. Like why is he there and now all of a sudden he's got his shit? Like I don't
Where
understand.
was he?
This.
Where was he?
He was in prison. He's been in prison since No Way or what was the Homecoming?
But he was just in a different prison. I think it's a multiverse
transported
thing.
There.
It was a multiverse thing.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
I don't want to continue as me.
Well, I mean,
who does really? I feel like I get up every day saying that.
God damn it.
Oh my god.
Who is this?
Natasha Augie. Oh. That okay. All right.
We're just watching this chick lift weights. All right.
I'm not looking at her lifting weights. At all. Wow. Okay. She's a fitness chick.
Put on some parachute pants, all right? Be respectful.
No, you do what you do.
Put on sweatpants that are 4 sizes too big.
I would love to know how much that is. How many 465. God damn. That is a strong woman right there. Interesting.
Yeah, not my type.
See, I like a good workout chick if she's not crazy. Like a fit chick every once in a while is awesome.
Well, here's the thing, right? And I'm the
They
same way,
help
but
you.
they don't like us. They wouldn't like us. They want
Well,
nothing
no,
to do
some
with
do
us.
take pity on us and try to turn us into beasts, but you know,
I'd be fine with that. I'll be someone's
cheeseburgers
project.
are delightful.
Be someone's project.
Yeah, dude. I would love to find.
So that's what the only shot I have at this point. It's just like to take me on as a project.
Yes. I like it. I definitely am a fan. I'm gonna have to check her out.
She would snap your neck with those thighs.
Oh, she would murder me, and I'm not. With all due respect, she would kill my ass. But she is pretty hot, and she can lift a lot. That's a requirement for me.
Nah, I pass.
Look, just because I understand, Thomas.
Yeah, you also don't go to strip clubs or Olive Garden. You're fucking weird, Thomas. We know this.
Yeah.
I'll be that.
I don't believe you'll. We should take Thomas to an Olive Garden. Like, I think that should be
and a strip club, same trip.
Yes. Watch this deadlift.
We're gonna be passing out breadsticks
form.
to strippers.
Great form there. Jesus Christ. 475. What? I'd blow my asshole out at 475. That would not be a good day.
Even when I was working out every day.
You can take her down.
When that happened, I still had no desire to lift weights like that. Never.
Really?
I've never had a desire to lift weights like that ever. Like even when I had to do it, when I was. That's why I didn't. I was gonna play football, but that's when they started making me lift. I'm like, this is fucking awful. I fucking hate this. I'm not doing this.
I've never been.
Yeah, that's weird that you've never been to like an Olive Garden for not even like a holiday or something.
Oh.
I mean, it's fine. I mean, as long as you buy some overpriced sangria and get drunk, you think it's amazing.
Yeah, I mean,
it's fine. It's fine. I mean, it's fucking pasta. I mean, I can't really fuck. Well, you can't fuck pasta up.
I was about to say you can fuck pasta.
You can't. They can't fuck pasta. But I like that. They're gonna fuck pasta up. They still do that like endless pasta bowl. That's what I'm all about, man. Like 8 pounds. You sit there and eat 8 pounds of pasta and drink sangria. Fuck yeah. Dude, I probably haven't been to an Olive Garden in like a decade, so at least.
I've been within the last 6 months.
I haven't.
Yeah, there's one up by us.
Yeah, I know. It's not great. There's better places, especially in Ohio. There's probably better Italian places in Cleveland.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of good places.
Do they still do the never-ending pasta bowl? Because I'll eat that anywhere. I don't really care how good it is. It sounds amazing.
I think, and also Red Lobster still does Lobster Fest, which that's funny to me.
Now, see,
That
I
still
can't
is.
eat Red Lobster. I can't
I've
eat Red
always been
Lobster
afraid of
because I'm
lobster.
allergic.
I feel like just all you can eat lobster seems like sketchy to me. All you can eat seafood? Yeah. You know, like, seafood's too expensive. Man, that doesn't make any sense. Our house got us close.
I need to move to California then.
When you're here, you're family, fam.
When you're here, you get a lap dance if you buy it. You buy the never ending pasta bowl and some chick just like gives you a lap dance. That's part of the deal.
Sure.
Red Lobster
listen,
cheddar.
didn't we already opened an arcade strip club, right? So I guess that's just going to be an Italian restaurant strip club.
Yeah,
an arcade strip club that serves pasta.
At Mama Poontang's, you will get the best in meatballs.
Mama Punas. That's funny.
Your Italian sausage will be cooked regularly by our girls.
That was inappropriate.
Well, I like Mama Poons. That'll be fun.
Mama Poons.
That's funny.
It's just this. I can see the sign already. Mama Poons. What's the matter, you? Use an old joke. That was like
Whatever.
20s joke.
Bits and tits is going to be a moneymaker. Whatever.
Bits and tits is great. In Ohio, yes, don't seafood.
That makes sense. Yeah. Listen, I love seafood, and there's a Red Lobster in my town. I think I've been there once ever, and it was about 15 years ago. So
I love a good seafood, dude.
Yeah, I do too, but not fucking Red Lobster. Fuck off.
Any seafood, I do not care. Like, I'll eat imitation crab. Like, I really.
I mean, no, I have too, but it's
No, I'll just like buy a bag of it and eat it. Like, that's something I've been known to do. And I love it. Just get high and eat some imitation crab.
Again, you are trash. Again,
I am absolutely trash.
No, I'm not going to lie and say I've never eaten imitation crab by itself, but it's been a long time. Have an idea for a TV show, sort of like Breaking Bad. Want to hear about it?
I mean, if you want to pitch it, I'll write the screenplay badly.
I would love to try to write a script. It'd be hilarious.
I tried to write a book over pandemic.
It
did not work.
Would not be in English, number one. I don't even know if you can read and write enough to even do that.
Maybe I should. There's a Mama Poons in Maui. I wouldn't.
I believe that.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that. All it serves is like trout. That would be it. What about Popeyes? Are you talking about the chicken? Because the chicken place is quite delicious. One of the best chicken places ever. And red beans and rice all day. Anytime I eat anything away from home with mayo, I get a little grossed out. You should.
Not mayo. It's not mayo. That's why.
Imagine a Chinese chef like Benny Hanna, but he uses his skills on the grill to cook crack instead.
That'd be hilarious, actually. That is, yeah.
He makes an onion volcano to like pour the meth in to make it more pure.
It's a crack rock volcano, is what that is.
Yeah. It just shoots out blue, like a hardcore blue, and he's like, "That's how you make it good."
Fuck.
What, buddy?
Nothing. Someone got turned off, and it made this worse.
I'm sorry.
The I got in 2001 were imitation, bro.
Well, no, those are from the toilet seat. So,
yeah, that was a joke, right?
It was.
Listen, I'm well aware I'm phoning it in, but I'm not fucking, like trying to derail the train like Ray is here. No, they just got better looking.
Don't make me make a phone call, Tim. Don't make me make a phone call.
Oh God, no!
At this point, go ahead. I don't give a fuck anymore.
Oh God, no!
I'm gonna go to the bathroom. You do whatever you want.
No!
Love you, Tim. You're my hero.
Phil.
Sorry, Thomas.
Did you ever know Tim is my hero? Like everything I would love to be. He is so pretty. I'm trying to plug my thing back in. And now we're okay.
Anybody else got any movie ideas? Because I want to know more. Pulses sound good, but can somebody type top pulses? I'm ready to see about whose screenplay I'm gonna steal. I mean, borrow. I mean,
Johnny Smith, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Thank you for stopping by. We appreciate everybody, by the way, for stopping by tonight with us. Thomas and I have a lot of energy. Tim has barely any. It's sad to see. Like, what happened? Did he not get touched? What happened?
I don't think we need to talk about touching people.
No, I just meant by a human in general. Like,
no.
on the
No.
shoulder, just like a nice "I love you" kind of shoulder grazing. That's oh fuck, man, what a day.
Yeah, it's been a pretty rough day. And I hear somebody outside with a Hemi.
Huh?
I hear somebody outside with a Hemi.
Ugh, that's always fun. You just say that.
You're damn right, it's fun. Mopar, baby.
Dude, when you're trying to sleep, it's the worst. When I lived in Denver, there were people like street racing in my neighborhood, and I'm like, "What the fuck, dude?
Oh, well,
Can't sleep."
You don't like my car, then? Okay.
Well, no, I love muscle cars when it's not 2 a.m. If it's 2 a.m. and I'm supposed to be up in 4 hours, fuck your mother. I don't want you to be riding in your goddamn car. Sleep like everybody else.
But that's when you're supposed to do it. It's
You're
2 o'clock
welcome.
in the morning.
Oh. John 209's like Mopar and the puke emojis. I like it.
Move over. People are racing.
Did you guys have a bad day too? I feel like it was like a weird day for everyone today. Like just a gloomy cloud over everyone's head.
I've been running since 4:30. So I'm just
and that's why we appreciate you being a producer, dude. Like you wake up at an ungodly fucking hour to begin with, and we keep you up past a certain time.
Brewster, that's all you got. You got your screenplay sitting right fucking there. And you don't even want to go into it in a world where a lamp is your mortal enemy. Right there, that's your screenplay.
Anytime I hear "In a World," I think of Pablo Francisco. That's all I ever think about because he does that movie phone voice guy or the movie trailer guy. Fucking awesome. Oh.
Hold on. I think I started something.
Sorry, Thomas. There's not a Mopar on the road that will beat my silent Tesla. I mean, it does have. If you have ludicrous speed or what's the new one? Plaid.
Yeah,
I think
Plaid.
the new speed is Plaid. I love Elon Musk, dude. So fucking good. I moved into my RV today. Been good so far. Hey, where are you just going on the road or what are you doing? Is my question. Whatever happened to Manti?
I don't know.
Oh God. I haven't spoken that name in a long time. It's snowing today and it was just, where do you live? Do you live in Colorado or like feel like that would be Colorado weather right there, where it's like 80 degrees 1 minute and then all of a sudden it's fucking snowing.
I'm doing this fucking bunker style now.
I see
lights are off except for this one.
I feel like you should be on the Alex Jones show right now. Like,
Oh,
just
God,
Alex,
no.
I have the files. These are gonna break the Biden crime family wide open. I know. I love how they refer to them as that, like on Fox News sometimes. They're like, get the fuck out of here. They're just dopes who can't keep their shit together.
Yeah, they're not that organized.
No, not at all. I was actually when I was watching.
No, this is keeping the stroke from happening, so we're fine with it.
I was watching Compound Media today,
That's
and but they had Michael Francesi. Do you know who Michael Francesi is? Big mobster.
Okay.
Did a gas scam for years where he would just like shave some money off the taxes and pay, like cook the books a little bit and stuff like that. He actually was interviewed and talked to by the guy who put him in, or put his dad in jail and his brother in jail. His name is Vinny D'Agostino. He's a comic, but he was an FBI agent for, I think, like 15 years, 20 years, something like that, and got out.
Wait, hold on. What? He's a comic, but he was what?
He was an FBI agent.
That's a weird transition.
I know.
Like, I mean, listen, I've known guys who are like cops and stuff that are comics, but like, yeah, no. Well, the thing is, I don't know people that have all kinds of jobs that are comics. Actually,
I would love to have Vinny D'Agostino on this show just to talk about his time in the FBI. Like, I think that would be so much fun.
We're trying to get Jared Leto on to talk about MMA.
Yes, I want Keanu only if I can talk about jiu-jitsu.
Okay, Ed O'Neill just to talk about jiu-jitsu too. Jiu-jitsu roundtable with famous actors.
That'd be the dream.
Casey, do not judge Carl because he stays in Utah.
Where does I think it was what, Two Joints that said it was the 80s. Where does he live?
Two Joints is in Canada, but he was saying he lives in his RV 9 months out of the year.
Oh no, somebody said it was 80 and then snowing, and I couldn't remember.
Yeah, that's Carl. Carl stays in Utah.
Oh, Carl's in Utah too, so we got two Utah listeners. That's kind of cool.
We're taking over Utah, fam.
Yes.
Lower Mormon church.
Look out, JP's comedy club. We're coming for you. We have 2 listeners in Utah.
What's up, Dry Bar?
Yeah, what's up, Dry Bar? I would never do Dry Bar sober. I love Kevin Downey Jr.'s
Dry Bar. Yeah, Downey can do Dry Bar.
Dude, Downey's Dry Bar was hilarious.
Carl has 5 wives in Utah.
Cool.
Yeah. It wouldn't. I bet Carl has his own compound. Have you guys ever seen that show, Sister Wives or whatever?
Mm-hmm. No. I mean, I'm aware of it.
I watched an episode with my mom one night where, like, I was drunk. I had just gotten home from like a comedy show, and it was there, and I was interested because I was hammered, and also really fucking big.
You thought it was a porn, Sister Wives. You're like, oh fuck yeah.
No. I knew what it was.
Right. All right.
But this guy had like a house built that had quadrants in it. Like, people had it was like 4 houses in one that he wanted to build on like this like land and shit with like 16 rooms and all this weird shit. And I'm like, what does this dude do for a living? That he's a fucking polygamist living in Utah like this. Like, that's fucking crazy.
No, he's Victor Newman from Young and the Restless.
What?
He's Victor Newman from Young and the Restless.
Listen, we don't get any of your references about your stories, Thomas.
Yeah, I don't watch.
How the hell you don't know who Victor Newman is?
The best I can do is maybe like a Delirious reference, the John Candy movie. It's about
Victor Newman was like the man on Young and the Restless. Like,
okay,
he had an underground basement where he would lock people up for like years, and then they'd come back in the story and shit. He was the man. And that's kind of what you're describing. Victor
All right, Thomas,
Newman.
I want to hear about your fascination with Young and the Restless. When did this start? How long have you been viewing? It
started when I was about 7 or 8 years old, and I would be on summer break, and I'd have to watch Young and the Restless with my mom.
Have to watch, or you couldn't go do something else?
I mean, it was fun to watch, and plus I got Bob Evans sausage. So if you feed me, I'm gonna watch whatever you want to watch because you feed me.
So you became a wrestling fan?
I became a wrestling fan because of my grandma.
Hell, they're down by 14 in the third. What the fuck, Thomas? Sorry.
Well, I cut it off because it was frustrating.
At least the Guardians won. Fucking Stephen Kwan, man, that guy.
Yeah, King
killing it.
Quan, Rich
All
Homie
his
Quan.
wives are, yeah. Well, there's a couple that are hot on that Sister Wives show. There's a couple, but there's some straight up like.
Karl Malone impregnated a 13-year-old girl when he was in high school. The boy grew up playing NFL. Is that true?
And next thing Pulse will say is, and that
That's
boy
how
was
Post
me.
Malone.
No.
That's how Post Malone was born.
No, my mom
Granny.
caught me watching Days of Our Lives and Days of Our Lives sorta naked.
Sorta naked?
Sorta? All right. That's ooh. Yeah, I didn't know that about Karl Malone's kid playing the NFL. Interesting. Was he play or it was in high school? So I mean they were both minors. I mean,
how many Sean Kemp's kids play professional sports? Matt Kemp, Tony Kemp, right? There's more Kemps. There's a lot of Kemps, right? I don't think they're not his kids, but let's still.
How do we know?
Yeah, it's true. It might be.
I think
remember when Matt Kemp was the shit? He was the shit for like a year and a half.
All those Dodgers were like that whole team. Yasuo Puig, all of them were hot, and then all of a sudden they just
It'd be weird to be a big sports star in that town, right? Because you're a big sports star, but compared to everybody else in that town, you're nothing. So like if Baker Mayfield played for the Rams, nobody really give a fuck who he was. But if he played for for the Browns, he's the biggest star in the town in the city.
His tell-all interview is coming. I can't wait.
Oh, yay. Oh, great. We're going to hear about the dysfunction of that organization. Fantastic. That's what we need.
Who's doing an interview?
Great. Baker Mayfield.
Oh, my God.
I heard this ridiculous rumor that we were gonna trade him for DK Metcalf.
That's
no fucking way we're going to get that. If we did, that'd be awesome. That's the best case scenario.
You sending your second-round pick with him. It's possible. It's
I'm fine with that, too. DK Metcalf is like 250 pounds, runs a 4 flat. Man, it's a monster. It's a monster human being. That guy, whatever that is, that's the master race. Whatever that is, whatever DK Metcalf is, that's that.
That's funny. That's fucking funny. Who used to be
LA Dodgers?
Yeah, I stopped because I'm like, oh my God,
man. James Loney.
I was on the Yasiel Puig train. Like I watched a few. And by the way, this is
go to Korea and watch him play or somewhere, Japan.
No. And he started with LA. Like I watched a couple of the LA Dodgers games just to see what he was, and I'm surprised at how he's dropped off. It's
well, his play hasn't really dropped off that much.
Well, I'm talking about like going from one league to another. Like he went totally fucking Tom Selleck and Mr. Baseball, goes over to Korea, which I'm not saying Mr. Baseball.
Like, what are you trying to talk? Like the only thing's different is people learn how to pitch to him. He's not even that old, and he wanted more money than he's gonna get, so he went to Korea.
That's what I'm saying. Like he won't take.
But you're acting like he's listen. I mean, maybe he was a bit better, but you're acting like he completely fell off, which he didn't.
No, I'm not diminishing.
Metcalf is the new David Boston. Huh? Yeah, but David Boston was on all the juice, wasn't he? Like he wasn't that big in college. Like Metcalf wasn't he? Like Boston was like normal size receiver at Ohio State. Then all of a sudden he's playing for Arizona and he's like a tank.
He's also, and then the thing that makes me laugh is Eric Metcalf didn't know that was his cousin. So DK Metcalf is really Eric Metcalf's cousin.
Wow,
He didn't know.
First cousin?
DK got drafted.
Were they first cousins?
I don't know. Probably not. Probably not first cousins, but they're cousins.
It's like Joe Rogan and Gerald Way being cousins.
Yeah.
It's fucking weird. They never met each other. Strange.
It just got more pretty in here because of you, Jim. Oh, there you go.
Bringing it down.
Now what's bothering me is the shadow, but it's not bothering as much as the strobing that was going on earlier, so I'm fine with it.
Yeah,
like I said, now it does look better. Bunker. I feel like a bunker, and I can get both the lights out too if I had to. The thing is, haven't been having a problem.
What about you string lights?
Fine. This light works fine. It's just weird. Remember when the Mets used to be great? No, not really. Dan Uggla, David Wright, Carlos Beltran, Hanley Ramirez, Jose Reyes.
The Subway Series team was a pretty good Mets team, but they got, I think, they get swept by the Yankees that year, or was it? It didn't go to 7.
Look at this Subway Series bobblehead. Bet you wish you had one of these.
Oh, who is that?
Who do you think it is?
Oh God, how do you have a Mike Piazza bobblehead? How'd you get that?
I've talked about this.
I don't remember the story.
This came from the landfill. My stepdad worked at a landfill, and he's like, "There's a bunch of these." So just wash it off. It's fine. I'm like, all right. So for whatever reason, they threw a bunch of Subway Series bobbleheads away. I don't know why they threw them away. Is it made out of some sort of plastic that's going to murder me? I don't know.
It didn't go. It went okay, Sober Carl. Our stream on Saturday went okay.
It went fine. I wasn't entertaining for me at least. I didn't enjoy it. I mean, I didn't hate it, but I usually like doing this show. I didn't really love doing that too much. I mean, mainly because usually we just talk about whatever. There we just had to talk about what was happening on the television screen, and I rather watch the fights and not do that, or rather do the show and not do that, So I mean, listen, if we had more viewers, I think we got like 200 total on 3 different platforms. I think altogether because we had like 75 on Twitch. So, but I don't know. If we got like 1,000, we'd do more. I'm not saying we'll never do it again, but it wasn't super fun.
No,
although I do like the idea of doing it from a casino. However, it would be a little more difficult.
I did laugh. I did see on the MMA whole shout out to our saviors, the men and women who gave us this show, this opportunity to be in this. But yeah, they had a thing where people weren't turning on their notifications, I guess. Got 60,000 people, and out of all of the subscribers they have, like it was like 4,900. Like they had barely any of their subscribers watching them that night.
Well, they had like 170,000 views.
Yeah, but they put up like a number on their community page, which was hilarious. But we appreciated everybody that did stop in and watch with us this past Saturday. That was, for what it was a good time. We appreciated everybody being in.
It wasn't that good of a time, but I do appreciate everyone who came over.
Well, yeah, at least we had people watching and people coming in and out in the comments. That's all I wanted, really.
I'm Mike Piazza, and I'm a boring white guy. I'm Tim Couch, and I'm a more boring white guy.
Our cities both hated us. Oh God.
Hold me closer, tiny dancer. Dun, dun, dun.
Count the headlights on the highway.
I was singing it good, and he had to ruin it. That's my fucking karaoke jam. I bring the house down with Tiny Dancer. You haven't lived till you heard me sing Tiny Dancer.
Do you say "Hold Me Closer, Tiny Dancer" or "Hold Me Closer, Tony Danza"?
Every once in a while, I'll throw in a Tony Danza if requested, but usually I'll go Tiny Dancer.
Okay, I like it. I love though when people do Tony Danza because
I never do it more than once.
A great
I do it once.
Yeah,
because more than once is annoying.
No, that's I think the perfect amount of throwing that line out. You're like, that person gets it, and then do the rest.
You do it more than once. You're like, okay, we get it. You made it.
Yeah,
get it.
Oh, for sure. It's like girls at karaoke. My favorite thing to hear at a karaoke like bar is always
I Want You by Savage Garden. When it's like a group of 8 girls in one microphone and not knowing the words, and it's like chicken cherry cola. Anyway, that's what it is. Anyway, go ahead.
You know what? I would rather take that than this.
Strawberry wine.
Group of like 3 or 4 girls are singing Goodbye Earl by the Dixie Chicks. The Chicks.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then they it's always some girl that's getting over a guy. She's the one that picked the song. She's gonna be, I can't remember the one that was the lead singer. I can't remember her name. But she'd always be that one, and then she would throw in like the ex-boyfriend that hurt her. Like, goodbye, Jeremy. Like, it's never a good scene. You look at it, you're like, Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah.
It's like apparently
And Jeremy had to
down
die. I'm
Main
like,
Street.
well, Jeremy ends up dead tonight. I don't know where to look.
Jeremy's skipping down Main Street with like 3 women on his arms going, I'm free. He's singing I'm Free by The Who.
I tell you, we need to do that. We need to do that danger karaoke thing we thought of. We need to do like get to do tasks as you sing karaoke songs.
Get shot by paintballs.
And then if we ever have to do another live stream again, I say have to. We need to get Thomas invested in every fight. Like Thomas Pope versus the world is the name of the new segment.
Yes.
And I don't know what we're gonna do, but I don't know.
You don't want that.
Full on animated 16-bit Street Fighter graphics, and it's Thomas like punching somebody in the face and it goes up a building. Like I want full Street Fighter on that.
I'm talking about the content, not the intro for it.
I'm aware, but I think the intro is part of the content.
All you care about is fucking sound bits, fucking theme songs and intros. That's all you give a fuck about. Not content. Just fucking goofy noises.
Part of the content, though.
Just fucking goofy noises. Instead of us saying things with our brains and mouths, you want fucking goofy noises so we don't have to actually say anything tangible.
Timothy, why are you giving me emotional damage right now?
Because I'm fucking right. And I don't want that. Listen, if you want that show to be that, then there's going to be a fight. You know, I definitely listen. Like,
I'll win that fight though. You don't have the gas.
That's
You'll
not
get
true.
tired and give up.
I'm not saying a physical fucking fight, Ray.
Oh no, I meant emotionally. I think you're like,
you think?
fuck it.
Dude, the fact that I'm still alive right now with my mental health status. Like, no, I could fucking go, fam. I get up every fucking day and do some living, all right? Even if I don't get out of bed, I'm still here, fam. So no, I can definitely fucking win that argument. I'll be here all fucking day. No.
We're 80-year-old men in wheelchairs.
Maybe no.
Like,
I'm like, no. Dude,
arguing.
when it comes to me fighting my depression, it's Randy Marsh in a Little League episode. Didn't hear no bell, bitch. And I'm all bloodied and fucked up. That's what it is. I've been that for 34 years, waking up like that, and I ain't heard no bell.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's what it's been for 34 fucking years. That being
I
said,
wake up like
Bill
Bill Murray in Groundhog Day. Like I'm like, I have to relive the same day over and over. Y'all ever notice in the song Intergalactic by Beastie Boys, it sounds like they're saying, I get an erection in a robot voice? No. Once you hear Intergalactic, you hear it, I think.
I don't know, maybe.
Maybe, actually. You bring up a good point with your voice. That was a good impression.
Yeah. So,
God damn it. Kevin Love.
What?
Kevin Love did his best Brett Favre impression.
Flopped on the ground.
Did he send a picture of his dick to a media member?
Oh, Jesus. I hope not.
I remember that. That was so funny.
Right?
That was so good. I think
I feel like when you're that famous for that long, you feel like you're just allowed to do that.
Yes.
Especially when he played in the 90s for a long time, you know.
Yeah.
It's like, what? It's no one told me I wasn't allowed to do this anymore. Like, there should have been a memo.
Dude, I won a Super Bowl. I went to Disneyland for free.
Showbomb.
No.
You need to bring Showbomb back. Listen, this is Sounders I'm allowed to have. I'm allowed Hero of the Week theme song. I will allow a good intro, and I will allow me and only me to have power over a Showbomb sounder. It's me sitting here.
Yes.
Yeah, that's you. Oh, is that what you sent me the other day? I didn't watch it.
Yeah. I knew exactly when he sent it. I'm like, I've seen this before. I get high and go down a YouTube hole video. Like that's exactly what that is.
Did I send? Oh, let's talk about this because I'm starting to get a little drunk now. So now I'm ready. Now I'm ready to do the show. 2 hours in.
Yeah,
A little bit.
Tim's at the level.
Well, a little bit better than it was.
I'm like 4 deep. So yeah, this is gonna be a fun show.
Oh, now they punching Darius Garland in the dick.
In the dick. In the dick.
Sober Carl, yes, we like the Hamzat versus Burns fight. We thought the judges got it right, although Burns did show that he was in the lead.
Told you Burns fucking tough. Like, no, I was wrong. He didn't win. But the fact that people thought he was just going to get destroyed by Hamzat, I didn't even know what the hell they were thinking.
Yeah, even I went into the fight thinking that. Like
no, you said the same thing.
Yeah, because you can never
you did the right thing and
Gilbert
agreed with
Burns
me.
out. Yeah, you can't count.
I mean, you can if your name's Kamar Uzan, but I don't think. Like, I think Chimaev right now does not beat. I mean, listen, he's young, so if they fight a second time, maybe.
Oh yeah,
maybe.
I think he's going to get his ass kicked by Usman and wrestled.
Kamar Usman is so good.
I know.
He's so fucking good.
I've come around.
He may be honestly, like he may be the.
Oh my god!
He ain't the GOAT, sir.
He's pretty damn close to it, and by the time he's done, I mean, I think he'll be in the conversation.
Yeah, for sure, he'll be in the conversation as one of the greatest champions, singularly in UFC history.
I think he would have beat the fuck out of George St. Pierre. Forgot his name.
Prime.
I hope they eject his ass. Oh damn, they ain't
could have happened.
Oh no, beat the fuck. I think he'd beat him.
I always my biggest laugh.
I just think it's fucking special. Like, man, he's so good.
My biggest laugh that I ever have in my life, looking back on like my Instagram and stuff like that at Ray Highclack. Go give me a follow, guys.
Did you get this open?
What?
This opened. How the fuck this opened? Did you open this?
Yeah, it was open when I left.
This is mine? How the fuck? Remember it wouldn't open?
No, that's mine.
You left it here?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I didn't need it.
All right, well, thank you. I'm going to drink it. Not now.
It's for you. It's a gift.
Here's mine. Yeah, because remember, mine wouldn't fucking open.
Yeah, I was about to say that was mine, dude.
I gotta say, I'm like, I didn't notice this one was here. Yeah, well, fuck, I don't know what the hell's going on with this.
It's better than the trucker. Thomas. So, okay, we need to talk about this as a group. Because this is fucked. Tim apparently is filling up fucking trucker bombs during our show. And
what? No, I think Usman is amazing. I think he beat anyone. What are we talking about?
No. We have to talk about this.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So, Tom.
Oh no, we weren't going to talk about that.
I thought we were.
No.
It's funny though.
It's only funny if I talk about it.
Okay, then let's talk.
Okay, a couple episodes ago, I had to take a piss, so I had an empty bottle, and we were in the middle of a conversation. I didn't feel like going all the way upstairs, waking people up who were asleep, so I took a piss in an empty bottle I had here. And I forgot to go empty it. That's all. And I didn't realize it was there until I got to Ray. I'm like, don't drink that. That's not tequila. That's not 1800 gold. Yeah, we can talk about it, but I just get to say it, not you.
It's fucking.
I get to make fun of me.
I didn't even notice the bottle. You immediately were like, "Oh, okay." Like I need to address.
I thought it was funny. I'm like, yeah, I fucking did it. Might as well fucking make Ray vomit and laugh at the same time.
Casey Jones is on your side, by the way, for the pee bottles, and so is Sober Carl. Like my reference of trucker bombs. Those trucker bombs are like. Do you know what a trucker bomb is? I mean, I've seen them. I've been around enough truck stops in my life to like speak.
I'm sure you have. I'm not going to ask what you've done, but
you know what? The hole was pre-drilled. It's okay.
What did I just say? I just said
no.
I just said I did not want to know.
Still, but I'm not implying what happened in those holes.
We already know. You don't have to.
Yeah,
already implied.
But no, yeah, I've seen enough like plastic bottles filled with piss on the fucking side of the road. I'm just like, look, trucker bomb. What up? Love it. So funny.
I'm pretty good at peeing in bottles, man.
You are, because I didn't even notice.
Man,
Like you mentioned,
I've done it while I've done it while driving down the highway multiple times.
That's a skill though.
I mean, it has to be at that point. It has to be a big cup, like Gatorade bottle at the very least. But you don't usually. It's just like a fast food cup.
Yeah. I've never done that. Like I usually will find like a place
I couldn't do
to.
a 20-ounce or something or a 2-liter.
Dude, I'll pee. I'll get a ticket for peeing on the side of the road or arrested. I don't give a fuck.
I am waiting for the day I get a public urination because I pee everywhere, and I do not give a shit. Pee everywhere. I peed in many places I shouldn't pee.
Strangest place.
I can't think. Oh, Little League dugout.
Oh,
I feel like that's kind of standard if you're drunk.
That's the first one I think of. I mean, it was in the middle of the night. Like no one was there.
That's what I'm saying. Like if you're drunk and you're close to the like thing.
Well, the fact that you think that's standard and it's the weirdest for me, then that means you're a garbage human.
No, because I mean, dugouts of any place.
I can't think of anything else that was worse than that.
Brewster has a
I probably have it. I just can't really think of it. Obviously, it all seems normal to me.
He roasted
skinny dick out. Listen, I said I can't do the 2-liter or this 20-ounce, but yeah, probably. Yeah, sure.
So you bomb it out the window. I mean, that's Tim's move. I don't do that shit. I'll find a bush somewhere.
I have no bathrooms at all. Well, sometimes the bottle's much closer than the bathroom. All right,
dude. There's a lot of places that are spread the fuck out. There's not like if you're driving to Columbus, good luck for a while.
I absolutely have thrown bottles out the window, and I'm not proud of it. Now, peeing in a parking lot, don't care. Throwing bottles out the window, not my
peeing down park slides, never done that.
Park slides, no. Is that as fun
weird.
as it seems? Don't pee in dugget. No, listen, as a baseball fan, that's why I said that's the worst because that's just awful for me. I shouldn't be peeing in a dugout.
Yeah.
And I've done plenty of games on that field, and they also peed in the dugout.
When you gotta go, brother. Tom Cruise is Vincent in Collateral, or Keanu Reeves is John Wick. Which character is more gangster when drilling his ops? I would say John Wick, just based on the kills.
Didn't Tom Cruise go down in the end? So John Wick, he's still alive, and plus he's a good dude. Tom Cruise is just a dick. He was so mean to Jamie Foxx. He did nothing wrong. He was trying to save up for his own car company, right? And he used to stare at a postcard. He was a good guy, but then fucking frosted tips, fucking Tom Cruise coming in with his Scientology bullshit, fucking killing bitches, fucking dick, man. So Keanu all the way, fam.
Never go down park slides. I don't anymore.
Yeah, and also never pee up a hill in a parking lot.
See, it depends on how grassy it is, because that'll absorb a lot of it.
I said a parking lot.
Okay.
So I meant like
that too. You spread your legs and let it go through like a river.
You can, but the thing is, then you have to watch it. If you just turn a fucking round, Ray, and go the other way, you don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, but then you're exposing yourself possibly, and then
you don't know that.
You take the risk, Tim.
Be better.
No, you take risks. Life's risk.
I feel like I
like
am
MMA,
professional outside peer, and you at best are like AA.
I mean,
it sounds like
I'm
a pro. I'm a fucking Hall of Fame outside peer.
I'll always try to find at least like a leaf pile to like pee in. That's like my go-to, because that way they absorb the moisture, and it doesn't like run towards your feet. Everything's got to kind of be filtered through. And
9-point game.
Ooh, all right. Come on, Cavs. How much time's left?
We're not
8 minutes.
8 minutes left. That's
Jetty got about to go off.
If Kevin Love don't get his head out his ass.
No, Jetty about to go off.
Never play poker with a man named after his city. Agreed. Yeah, you don't want Tennessee sense. Slim coming through.
Anyway.
Equalizer beats them all. I mean,
this is my friends Dave, Sam, and Winston Salem.
This is St. Louis Bob. Don't ask him why his nickname's St. Louis. Poker game gone wrong, son.
8-point game.
What about William Neeson and Taken? More gangster than Denzel?
No, I would say
no, because wasn't like
Equalizer was
Equalizer
better.
was like the ultimate super weapon kind of guy, right? And like Taken, he was just an old dude who was pissed off because his daughter. I feel like if I had a kid and they're taking like I would at least be like 10 times more badass than I am now. But I'm not badass now. But I'd be 10 times more badass, right? So if he was already a badass, 10 times more badass, that makes sense, right?
Yeah,
right?
I think. Especially if you get yourself into that mindset of like nothing can stop me, like he does, it's always good.
I always feel that way when I'm peeing outside.
I feel like a rebel when I pee outside. Like I'm not gonna.
I'm like in my own yard, and right in my backyard, there's just an airport. Which sometimes somebody in a plane sees my wiener, and sometimes right past then there's a cemetery. So there'll be days that I come out on a sunny day, and I'm like, "Oh, great, did a pee in the grass." And I'm taking a pee. I'm like, "Oh no, somebody died." Aww. I'm like, well, they're not paying attention to me peeing, are
they? Yes, they are.
I don't know if they could really see my penis, but they could definitely tell that I was peeing, probably.
Or if you have binoculars, they're kind of weirded out. They're like, "What is he looking at?"
If I would just like binocular watching people at funerals, the fucking weirdest thing.
Yeah,
just walk out in my underwear with binoculars, just like with a notepad writing shit down.
Plot 75. I got you.
That's fucked up. There's been times when the sun's out and I'm like, oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, somebody's in a funeral. Oh man, you hear people crying.
That has to be super sad.
It is. Usually I can't hear people, but when they're really close, I can.
You think they can see your weenie from a plane? Well, they're landing because he lives next to
the landing. It's like the land strip.
Yeah,
right
he
there.
lives next to a landing
usually
strip.
they'll like sit right at the end there. Like today, there's somebody who's sitting there idling, and they'd be able to see me from where they were. Yeah. But not in the air. No, it is. It is. Feel like the animals we are. Ever pee on the side of a road? Yes.
I've never had that.
Probably.
When did this turn into the R. Kelly pissing contest?
It hasn't.
We have not talked once about peeing at a person.
Nope.
That's 15 minutes from now.
This is road story.
Wait, hold on.
Well, listen, Brewster. Here's the thing: the runway in my backyard are like I could throw a baseball from the end of my yard to the runway, and I can't throw a baseball far. Point is, it's close. So they could see me for sure.
6-point game.
When I hit the lotto,
I'm gonna buy purple aircraft from the movie Soul Plane.
That would be
yeah. If I don't first pulse,
I would want to be on that. Like that would be fun. It's already on Dubs. Fuck yeah, it is.
Yeah, watch out, man. When we have this Bro Plata plane, we're gonna get.
Yes,
we're gonna buy it off of like a disgraced pastor.
Yeah,
televangelist.
Buy Joel Olstein's old.
We're gonna buy Rick
called the Sex
plane.
Machine.
Yes.
Just in big red and black letters. Sex Machine.
Sure, why not? And paint it flesh colored.
See, Tim, you took it. I was actually just gonna say put like strippers on the wings and on the tail.
Well, that too, but it's also gonna be peach.
It's gonna look like the foam cannon at a Rammstein show.
Or we could paint it like a dark brown, but only if it's like a 777.
Thomas, you don't know that about Rammstein when they do a live show when they do the song "Pussy," which is a great song. Like I love that song to death.
It's a good family sing along.
They didn't do that in Cleveland. I saw
they did
video.
I saw them do it in Cleveland.
I don't remember that.
They closed on it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they closed on that song. It was released on a German porn site that you had to pay for. They'll have a cannon that's flesh colored, and it's got certain markings on it to make it look like something, and it spews white foam onto the audience. It's one of the greatest things I've ever seen in my life. Like I have seen Gwar shows that'll never Guar does not even compare to Till Lindemann and the boys. Like, I love Rammstein.
Is Boeing selling those 737s that crashed? Is that the ones that got grounded? Are those the ones they're selling?
Yeah,
probably.
yeah.
Oh, I see the
Then
documentary about that. Man, that pissed me off, man.
The bad thing is now the ones that they're selling them as is, and there's a necessary chip that they need, and they don't have the chips for them.
Oh God, it's gonna be the
That's
Union
why
again.
those ones crashed. I'm surprised more didn't, because did you see the documentary? Like they added something and they didn't tell anyone about it, and the pilots didn't know what to do. And then after that, they told them what to do, and still fucked up. And I don't know. It was they didn't tell anyone because they didn't want the people to have to retrain on them, and they should have. We've been retraining on them, so they just didn't tell them about the new technology. And if new technology fucked up, the plane goes down. So
every time I see Jay-Z, I just want to punch my TV.
Okay.
Why?
I hate that man.
I
hate him. I hate his dumbass wife. I hate all of them.
Thomas,
what?
How dare you go against your people? Those are your royalty.
Them ain't my people. My people is
Grady Sizemore and Ronda Rousey. Those are your people.
Oh, hell no.
Beethoven.
My people is like, they in the struggle with me. Them, I almost said it. Oh, we almost got in trouble. Them them uppity ass Negroes don't know what the hell a struggle is. They uppity ass, fake ass Negroes. Have you ever really paid attention to how Beyonce talk? Beyonce sounds like she should be in elementary school. We talk about Ray's reading level. Beyonce is dumb.
In her defense, she did grow up in Houston. Not the greatest educational system in the world. And I started my first 2 years in Houston. So yeah.
Look, Mike Jones came from Houston, and Mike Jones is a literal genius.
Who?
What's his name?
Mike Jones. Mike Jones.
Sorry.
What's his name? Mike Jones. Did anybody dial his number when he gave it out or whatever?
People did, I think. Most of the balance of plane that makes knows that. Yeah.
Means the gyroscope's fucked up. Like, that's not good.
I forget to listen. I'm listening right after I watched a documentary for about an hour. I could tell you the name of the thing, but I forget now. But
yeah, dude,
that's right, Pulse. That's right.
Yeah, no, the best rapper from Houston, everyone knows, is Millionaire.
Who?
Millionaire, sir.
Millionaire, rolling dirty.
I mean,
I'm wanted in every city except Houston.
I understand that, Brewster, but she's still don't get me. I'm trying to be nice.
That is true. She was homeschooled. I forgot about that.
I don't care about her being homeschooled, dumbass broad. Gone somewhere.
I don't explain why she's weird.
When she was a teen, Beyonce attended the high school for performing arts. You went to Houston? Yes, she did.
How about this? How about we compare high school football, Cleveland and Houston? All right, listen.
I don't know about that one because Texas got some athletes, bro.
Yeah, but you know what? Listen, so does Ohio. Okay. Listen, people talk. I said it before. People talking about how crazy high school football is in Texas, and I saw a lot of high school football games in Texas when I was down there. And it's like as far as intensity, it's the same. I mean, and like who is the best players? Well, there's a bigger pool in Texas, and it really goes from year to year. But I mean,
I had something better than that. Brewster.
I will put Bishop Sycamore up against any team in the country.
Damn. Bishop Sycamore.
Brewster, I had something better than Beyonce's fake ass joke. That fake ass, dumb ass, bro. I can't stand that, bro.
Well, isn't that fun?
I mean, I put listen. Like any given year, I put Saint Ed's against anybody. I mean, it doesn't mean they'll win every year, but I mean, like they always have an insane program.
St. Ed's.
We can play football here.
Yeah, St. Ed's. Who else? That school out of down south.
Central usually has really good teams.
Yeah.
Also, we're talking which size. If we're just talking any size, then we want to go to the Division I schools. Menor usually has a decent team.
Not my lamp, Brewster.
Wait, what did he say? Because
which one?
In Texas, high school football is more important than breathing air.
Yeah, I mean, so it is. It is here too, man. It is here too.
I don't know, dude.
Yeah,
there's other options. I mean, there's kids who play hockey. Who come?
Listen. Not many schools have hockey. You were at a rich kid school that had hockey.
I was not at a rich kid school. We
you were. If you had hockey, you were at a rich kid school.
Damn.
Well, no, the hockey team was the redheaded stepchild of the goddamn school. Like nobody
had money for it. You had money for it.
We didn't hockey. Barely I could do anything. I had to sell magazine subscriptions to pay for my track and field thing, dude. Like we had to do pay to play because of people embezzled money from my high school. So like a lot. We were broke for most of my. I'm amazed we could still do our graduation at what's it called, CSU when we did it. We had over 1,000 kids in our class, but like our school district was poor as fuck.
I put Akron Hoban's football team against anyone with similar enrollment size.
Akron Hoban's always been a good high school.
Akron Hoban's fucking nasty.
That is.
They beat the fuck out of everybody.
Mm-hmm.
They actually didn't win the state championship this year, but it's the first year in a long. Like they won like 5 in a row or some shit. They're just crazy.
Yeah, they're nasty, dude.
Tim, you wanted me to share this right now or no?
Yeah, I wanted you to share about half an hour ago, but Ray got on a tangent or something.
I did.
It's not a big deal.
I didn't have it up. Hold on.
It's fun. This happened.
I like who.
Those of you didn't know, I've umpired baseball for a long time. I haven't in a couple of years because I'm too fat. I'm not too fat to umpire. I just don't feel like buying new shit. But I have for like 20 years. I've umpired. And the reason, and a lot of people will stop fucking doing it, and leagues everywhere can't find umpires or referees because people are pieces of shit, and I don't blame them for not doing it. It's rarely worth it anymore.
No.
And this is just a video of something that happened last week in an AAU game. I forget where this was.
Yeah, it
was at a church. It was an AAU game,
up.
but it was at a church gymnasium.
Yeah, this was fucked up, dude. I can't believe this even happened. And I mean, when you showed me this, I wasn't surprised. I really wasn't. Shout out to Corey Sabro, by the way, for the video.
And let's fucking chase the ref. There you go. 5-on-1. He's doing his best.
Oh, he got a good shot in though.
Yeah, he's doing his best. I mean, at that point, you kind of have to fight back your best you can. So I love the guy blowing a whistle like that's gonna do anything. Look at that. That's so awful.
Disgusting.
Why was I feel like everyone else in that gymnasium should be trying to help that guy.
Nope. You don't get in the way of that, man. You don't get in the way of that ass beating.
That makes me so angry on so many levels, man.
I know. It's gross.
But here's the thing: you wonder why there's a national referee and umpire shortage. There's a lot. It's bad this year. I think Olentangy, which is like a decent sized school in Ohio, had to do varsity games without umpires.
Wow.
Yeah, because they're fucking out of listen, I umpired for Ohio High School Athletic Association, and I don't anymore. But I don't like the rules. It's not because of the parents, although they're fucking dicks. But it's other reasons. But I don't know. Maybe I should start doing it again for that. I'm not gonna cut my fucking hair. All right. Anyway, they wanted me to cut my hair. They can't make me, but it's mostly old guys because younger people don't do that shit. Like when I started umpiring when I was 12, the first time I was yelled at by a parent, screamed at by a parent, I was also 12. They didn't fucking stop ever. And I mean, the fact that I can't believe I did it all through high school. High school kids are like, no, I don't want to get fucking yelled at. And listen, I don't know why because I like baseball so much. I'd be like, well, I guess this is got the. I want to be part of baseball now because I wasn't a good player. I have to get yelled at by parents, and I listen. I don't love it, but it comes with the territory, and I continue to do it. But it doesn't surprise me at all that people are like, no, this is not fucking worth it. Now, I've never been physically assaulted, luckily, and I've never seen anyone get physically assaulted. However, I've been followed before by a group of people and made me nervous. Like, and I've been nervous before, but I don't know. There's reasons why there's certain protocols. Like, you're supposed to like get the fuck out of here. Like, I always ask to get paid beforehand, and some people are weird about that. They're like, "Why do you need to get paid now? You can leave us." I'm like, "No, because I don't want to be fucking looking for you after I pissed you off, if that's possible, right?" I'm like, one time that happened, and I just fucking left. And the next time I did a game for him, like, "Hey, you owe me for the last game too." He's like, "Why didn't you wait?" I'm like, "Cause there's fucking pissed off people, and I didn't want to stand out in the parking lot." I don't know.
Yeah, no, that was one thing that kind of
fucking nuts, man. I mean, listen, I get yelled at a lot, but like, yeah, you'd think so, man. It was weird that like people were just sitting there watching it. It was fucking weird.
it doesn't surprise me
because
I
pull
refereed
one
hockey,
person
dude.
off. You know, listen, if 5 people pulled one person off, that would have stopped. I can't believe that no one intervened. Fucking ridiculous.
I
But yeah, again, good for the guy who. What, you're gonna say you wouldn't? Monster?
No, I can understand why people didn't, though.
I can't.
I mean, especially
Not like that. When you see a man on the ground getting fucking shit kicked by 5 or 6 people, and you're not gonna do anything. You're just gonna watch.
Yeah.
Even the person who filmed it. Stop fucking. I've never missed a call, Brewster.
Fucking your calls up.
I've never missed a call ever. 20 plus years of umpiring, I've never missed a call. Not one.
All right, Angel Hernandez.
Yeah, me and Angel Hernandez are the only 2 perfect umpires in the history of the sport.
Do you know who Angel Hernandez is, Thomas?
Yes.
He's my idol. Another guy I want to get on the show, Angel Hernandez. Look, it's funny because not only is he statistically the worst umpire, he's also the most sensitive about it, which makes it great. Like, if people could only name one umpire, it's like they know who Angel Hernandez is, and it's not for a good reason. But you know, and I also love that he sued Major League Baseball for discrimination and made Major League Baseball tell the judge that he sucked. It was hilarious. Anyway, no, it pisses me off. And also, there's a woman, who was umpiring a softball tournament in, I think, Mississippi, who got sucker punched. I don't know. There's no video. I don't know details. I don't know if it was a man or a woman. All I know is that she got punched, and she wrote a thing. I was on Facebook, and she showed her fucking big black eye. Listen, again, I've never been physically assaulted, but just fucking wait for it, you know. I mean,
I've had dads at hockey games come up to me after like games, and when I was like 15, dude's probably like 35, and because his fucking squirt level kid, which is like 9-10 years old, but it like gets in a penalty box, and I kick him out of the goddamn penalty box because he keeps opening the door. This dude kept opening the door to yell at me, and I just made him leave. And then he came up to me, and I'll never forget. I just walked by him, and one of the dads was like, "Ooh," as in like, "You're the big man for fucking like trying to check a 15-year-old, man." Like, parents took me out of refereeing hockey.
The worst is also like how often everyone's fucking against you, right? Like at that moment, like, listen, if there was a video and you posted it, people would be like, "Oh man, these parents are monsters. I can't believe." But at the time, you're the bad guy, right? It's always your fucking fault. No, yes.
Listen, I never thought of it that way.
Well, listen, then you haven't been in the situations I have. I'm gonna say that's just how it is.
Yours and mine are
on your fucking side. Well, I'm talking
yours
about
and
me.
Mine are different.
I'm talking about me. All right, everything doesn't have to be about you, Ray. Believe it or not.
Everything is about me.
I'm real aware of that, but I'm telling you right now, listen to what I'm saying about my experiences, not yours. And just because yours are different than mine doesn't mean you're right and I'm
valid.
wrong.
I'm not saying yours aren't valid.
I'm just telling you what's happened. That's all.
Especially I'm just telling you baseball parents. Like, baseball parents are fucking god awful.
First time I got a parent got in my face and screamed at me, like the life or death situation. I was fucking 12. So yeah, It's ridiculous. People no, listen, I've obviously got like at that point I didn't know how to freaking react. I don't know. But I obviously can handle it better now than I used to, but it's still not great. So what the fact is, how are you now? There's shortages that the people are actually playing games without umpires because no one will fucking do it. So how do you get them back? Well, here's easy. Give them more money. Like, listen, you give them more money, then it's worth getting yelled at if you're getting paid a good amount of money, but you're not. I mean, listen, it's better than nothing, and it's good extra money, especially when it's cash. But I know if I can get like $100 to do a doubleheader on a Saturday, it's worth getting up to do it. But not if I'm getting now if it's a team that I keep getting yelled at, then I'm like, no, I'm not gonna fucking do those games. I'm not doing those games.
Right, sober Carl. Very sad and pathetic.
Oh, hi, psycho.
What up?
Are we talking about psychos? I'm a psycho.
Oh man. They stayed away from me on Saturday too.
Yeah, they knew better. They said the fuck away. Usually they're down here, but no, they're like, no, not it. Did you take your socks?
Yeah, they're upstairs in my room.
Good. Just don't forget them next time you come down. Will never happen again. But anyway, only hire hot chick umpires. You know, the thing is, I've never worked with a woman. I mean, I've never known a couple women umpires, but I've never worked with a woman before. Which is strange because I've been doing it for a long time. But I've only ever seen like 2.
Yeah, I've only ever worked with males for like refereeing. Yeah, I never worked with a girl. I don't think I could. It'd be too weird for me.
I mean, I only know one woman who does baseball. She was in our umpire association. She also does softball, but she does baseball too.
Interesting.
Yeah, but no. Well, when I started doing high school games, like there was 2 umpires in every game. All the summer games I worked through, there's 2 umpires, but now it's like they can barely get fucking 1 umpire.
Yeah.
That's another thing too. Doing a whole fucking baseball game by yourself, that fucking sucks too. There's a lot of
I can imagine.
Involved. And people get pissed, but I'm like, dude, I'm not, I can only see so much. Like there's shit I'm gonna miss.
Especially one person.
Yeah, there's stuff I cannot see. Like if I'm behind the plate and somebody a catcher tries to pick a runner off third base, I cannot see if he tagged him or not. There's no way. No possible way. Like everybody else, there's a lot of people that could probably see if he was out or safe. There's no fucking way I could tell if he actually got the tag down. There's no way. This is one example, but it's tough. And when there's a rundown, I just like pick a spot and hope I see everything. And more often than not, coaches are aware that I'm not going to see everything because they didn't want it to happen. Get 2 fucking umpires.
Yeah.
Anyway, point is, it's just going to keep getting worse, and the only way to fix it. Well, it's not the only way to fix it, but I feel like the most feasible way to fix it is to give them more money because I feel like you're not going to get parents to behave.
No.
Now, are you going to get better coaches? Yes. I think you could be fine. Listen, it'd be great if everybody had the best coach, but there's leagues out there, especially public leagues, where some kids get ripped off and they end up getting a shit coach, and that sucks. That sucks when there's leagues like that and you just happen to get a shit coach and your friend gets a good coach. That sucks. And I see it all the time, and I feel bad for the kids who landed with the shit coach. But that's just going to happen. This is going to happen because only so many people will volunteer. And that sucks. But in a perfect world, there'd be good coaches for everybody, and people would behave. But I don't know. I never understood. Listen, it's one thing like getting animated or mad, but like actually yelling at someone. It's ridiculous. Like just like, oh man, oh man, come on, I can't believe it. But then if you're yelling at me directly, saying something like, "Oh, blue, you fucking suck," you think I give a shit about any of those games enough to cheat? Never once. It's ridiculous. I could talk about that forever, and it pisses me off. And anyway, I have I'm following the Offside page on Facebook now. It's my new favorite page because they put all this shit up there, and apparently it happens a lot more than I knew it was happening. So
yeah, it happens a lot.
Physical, fucking physical. What the fuck is wrong with people?
Tim, there's a world out there that you need to witness. It's quite gory and fun.
But no, all those numbers have gone up though, right? They haven't gone. It's not like people have always beat the shit out of umpires. No, it's been like the last 10,
10
15 years they decided
Yeah.
to bet to beat the shit out of umpires. It's fucking ridiculous.
Oh yeah, dude, like that shit happens all the time now. I go on
I would want
shit.
no part of AAU basketball though. I've heard those horror stories.
Like if you're looking at like what's it called? Like shiz mobbing. I'm a big fan of that. You see a lot of that stuff. Yeah, it's quite crazy. Grind face is another one where you can see all kinds of shit like that. Shit gets real, dude. Shit gets real out there.
Apparently, no one gave a shit about our umpire conversation. That's kind of a bummer. No one was into this conversation.
Yeah, nobody cares about you being an umpire.
No, it's not about that. I'm talking about officials getting assaulted. Period.
Maybe.
It pisses me off. I talk about it forever, and it pisses me off. It won't stop pissing me off. People fucking suck and need to stop sucking. And
yeah,
the thing is, they fucking won't, man.
It is like, what it is, brother.
They'd have to cancel 5 games in a row because of no umpires, and they finally get one. They'd still bitch at that umpire.
Yeah, it's called fucking sports parents, bro. Like it, no matter what. I mean, MMA parents, I bet, are like that. Jiu-jitsu parent, well, sometimes maybe, but it just depends. But like any kind of real sport, football parents are just garbage.
Not everyone. And I think it's obviously that's never everyone, right? So, and you know what? I also have been some places where like I've seen parents like shut down that guy. I've seen that happen too. It doesn't happen a lot. But when it does happen, it's great.
It's the best.
It's great. But it doesn't happen often. Listen, there's places that Tim, when you were 12 playing, did your parents yeah, they watched me play baseball and football, but I don't really they came to like 1 or 2 tennis matches in high school. They weren't just super into that. But well, no, when I was a kid they did. Yeah. And probably were very disappointed. You're talking about playing, not umpiring? No, umpiring. No one ever. That was weird. It'd be weird if you watch me umpire. Well, apparently you bored the hell out of them, John.
Oh,
so I guess we could talk.
Spelling bee parents do get crazy.
They
Spelling bee parents. That's pretty funny.
3 days in the box because you couldn't spell prestidigitation. How fucking dare you? We went over that. I could see that. Would you get? Would you? I would get into. I would get into many fights. I mean, I would if I was a sports parent. I'd be what my parents were, laid back as fuck. My parents did not give a shit. They loved the fact that I was doing it, but they had expectations.
I don't understand what they're trying to accomplish either. Like also another thing, it's one thing to say stuff when the game's going on, but the people that like to feel like it's necessary to yell at you when the game's over, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, I don't get it.
I don't know. It's
Listen,
these people are basically what's happening is they're reaping what they sow because now they have games that literally their kids do not have officials. This is happening in high school baseball in Ohio and other places too, but they actually not have umpires. Also in Ohio, that's not the only reason they don't have umpires. They started. I mean, it's probably a lot of places too, but they used to be able to just take your checks and not tell anyone about it. Now they take taxes out of everything. When that happened in 2017, I know a lot of guys who quit.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of guys. Like I think we lost like half of our organization or association because of that. You guys are like, no, I want this extra money, but I don't want any of it claimed. So when that happened, they just quit. A bunch of them quit. And I'm sure that happened all around the country. Because you used to like for years, now when I do summer league, it's all cash, but usually it would just like get a check and it didn't make enough for anyone to actually say anything about it.
Yeah.
What do you mean by the officials? You think the officials are fucking fixing games? I highly doubt that's happening.
No.
I mean, listen, do those
I don't like
officials
little
exist?
League.
I mean, probably they exist, but like I've never met one.
No.
And I've worked with a lot of people and
pro I can see it.
I feel like not many.
I feel like sometimes
Did
pro
they stick up
officials-
against you from other parents? I can't really think of that happening too often. Someone like getting in between. I don't know. Well, sometimes the good coaches will tell parents to calm down. They're like, "Come on, stop! It's ridiculous. This is." And also, what really sucks is a lot of times they're angry at you because they don't know the rules. That pisses me off too. I heard a couple of those, and I made a call about a rule that someone didn't know. They're like, "You're fucking shit, fucking bullshit," and you're just sitting there like, "I'm getting all this abuse because they don't know what the rules are." Like, I know I'm 100% right, but it still doesn't make me feel any better. I'm getting screamed at. It doesn't make it any better knowing that I'm 100% right. And anyone calls where I'm like, I know for a fact I got that one right. I mean, there are some that I'm like, maybe I put that one up, whatever. But ones that I'm like, I know I got this one right. It doesn't make it any better. It doesn't. It still sucks. And the rules ones suck too because you're just I'm doing what I'm doing what you want me to do, calling the game correctly. And this is the rule, and I called it, but because you don't know anything, yeah. I broke up a fight between a coach and a referee. Yeah. A physical fight? That's rough, man.
But they take it there.
I got my right in my face once, and I was luckily having a good day. If I wasn't having a good day, I don't know what I would do. Luckily, I was smart about it, and I just threw him out. But I didn't. I think I just backed up and threw him out. Not as a parent. If you had to hear it from parents, then fuck that. No wonder what. Yeah. Well, parents and coaches, but I mean, it's at least the coaches know the rules usually.
Right.
I don't. Sometimes they don't. That happens too. They don't, and then just thinking I'm making shit up. Which there are. Listen, there are a couple rules like that in baseball, like you never see happen. If you see something, and every once in a while you get a weird situation where something wacky happens, and then hopefully you know the rule and you do it. They're like, "What? I never heard of that before." I'm like, "Yeah, because it doesn't happen that often. It's like a weird situation. A lot of interferences are like that." When I would umpire, I would just go to the manager and tell them to control the parents. Yeah, I could do that too, but it's in different reactions. Sometimes they're just like they don't do anything. They're just laugh at me for asking them, and I'm like, great,
right.
One of those. It was very physical. That sucks, man.
I don't get that.
I mean, listen. I mean, there's some people. I think if anybody got close to them, official wise, or like, well, I don't know. People are different. I mean, you'd have to. In that situation, knowing it would just escalate the situation, kind of like Chris Rock. For me to fight back, I have to be in danger, right?
Right.
Like if you just slap me once, or if you push me, I probably would just take it and then go either call the police or call somebody. If I get hit, I'm calling the cops.
Right.
Just because it needs to happen. That needs to be dealt with. Somebody, and I was assaulted, right? And I don't want other mostly just don't want other umpires to get assaulted. But no, if I was being attacked, like what that referee did in that video, there was like 4 people coming after him. He didn't even have much of a choice other than try to throw a punch at these people because he had to. There's multiple other he had to defend himself. That's different.
And the reason, I think one of the reasons Ray was saying why he understands why people don't get involved, because they're afraid of what the backlash might be. It could make it worse, but it still should. Sadly, I can't talk. Somebody still should have defended him. It's just in this day and age, people let stuff happen all the time.
Well, also, I feel like they're afraid that they're going to be a part of the pile. But like, I'm just talking about someone that's grabbing one person off of them, right? And if 5 people grabbed one person off of them, they would have got that guy out of there.
Hey, I got that fucking shirt.
Ray, you left Thomas's house with his shirt again. You're stealing Thomas's shirts.
Ray looks dejected.
We're showing the internet, everybody. We'll be better next time.
Ray
hopefully.
Dejected.
What happened?
I had to pee.
Why you take my shirt, man?
Yeah.
The Ric Flair shirt that I got
have
at
a bunch
Meyer.
of hoodies too.
Yeah, you took my damn shirt, bro.
This was a Christmas gift, sir. This was a Christmas gift from my mother.
Yes, Christmas gift right out of my damn closet. Bring it back.
I don't know. This is mine.
All right, then I guess it was Ray's mother.
I have a Macho Man one too. Come on.
Fucking nerds.
Fucking weirdos.
Hey.
So,
Just all of you weirdos.
We're not nerds. We appreciate merch.
We do.
anyway, the last thing I'll say about the official thing is there's like when I took classes to be a high school umpire, there's protocol shit. They tell you, number one, they tell you to always park. If you know who your partner is, get a hold of them and park next to them always, and then go on the field with them and leave the field with them and leave as soon as the game's over. Fucking take off together. Always go together and just take straight off. Go to your cars, get in, and leave. And that's what I did the one time I was followed. And the guy I was with decided he wanted to argue back with these people. I'm like, John, get in your car, bro. I'm like, just get in your car. I'm like, I'm not gonna leave you here, but I'm like, I'm waiting for you to get in your car and leave because I want to get in my car and leave. Do not argue with these people. It's not gonna be good. And we were right too. That was the whole thing. It was a whole anyway, I'm done with that topic. All right, anyway. So you want to get back to porn? What's the other?
You want to talk about the rest of the card?
Dude, I'm a lot more excited about Bellator this weekend than I am about the UFC card. Bellator, Nemanov and Corey Anderson, and then Pitbull and McKee 2.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good fight.
I will probably. Well, I didn't even know if I had Showtime. I do, so I will be watching that because I'm more excited about
can
that.
I get your Showtime?
No, you cannot.
Please.
No. I don't have the app. I don't have the app. It's on cable, so
okay. Then I'm gonna have to get it from my buddy, or we'll watch it on Friday.
You know how many other people's apps I have?
I have a lot.
Yeah, I know. And you mooch off me. I paid $40 for pizza. I bought all the pay-per-view. Okay, 60 out of 80 of the pay-per-view, and bought $40.
I get paid tomorrow. You fuck.
I don't want anything from you. I just want to bitch at you.
I know.
Damn.
No, listen. Some of that you drove down. That's fine. That's some of that. But you didn't even ask for money for pizza money.
That is true.
You know what's funny? You say this all the time. You say all the time. You'll be like, "Oh yeah, I throw this money in for that. You throw this money in for that." You say that all the time. You say it like once an episode at least, something like that. You do. When it comes down to it, you're cheap as fuck. So I wish you could stop saying that because you're lying.
I'm not cheap as fuck. You just didn't ask.
I shouldn't have to.
Sometimes
this relationship is like a marriage. I shouldn't fucking have to.
Yeah.
You just bicker and fight all the time. I can only handle you when I'm intoxicated.
That's again, you're like
this may be
100% of the population loves me when they're drunk.
Well, no. I don't think it's true. I think what it is 100% of the population can tolerate you more when they're drunk. That doesn't mean they love you.
They love me when I'm drunk.
I don't think anyone's ever loved you.
I mean, my dad did.
I'm kidding. Your family. I'm sure your family does.
No, they don't. But
what's the game? What are we looking at now?
I don't know what game he's talking about. Should you guys be on?
Oh fuck, has lost. What the fuck, Thomas?
I wasn't gonna say anything until later.
Why'd you look?
I needed to know. You know, a week of baseball, and I didn't think it'd be the case, but this new name change of the Cleveland now Guardians has made me love them 0% less. I didn't really think it would, but going on, I'm like, this is exactly the same. It's exactly the same. I feel for them exactly the same way I did all these other years. They're the Indians. Has not changed anything. So people think they are just fucking wackos, honestly. Is it really that big a deal? It's not a big deal. Cleveland is the only thing that matters. It's the same. It's the same shit. Same fucking team. So those people can go suck a dick.
Yeah, I mean,
You're not. No, listen, Ray. Remember, before you say anything,
live here.
You're not
so
a Guardian.
Hear the conversation.
Yeah, but those people are full of it. I don't like. Listen, I feel like they're over.
I agree. I agree with you.
They're over exaggerating. They're going fucking nuts. They think it's going to be a huge deal. I'm like, it's not a fucking huge deal. I love this team. Love it just as much as I love the team before.
It's a logo. What do you give a fuck?
No, I will say this. I'm not the name's fine. It's that stupid G with the wings is fucking ridiculous, and I hate that they put it on the jersey.
You leave this flying G alone.
You're the only one on earth that likes the flying G.
You don't like the Hermes G?
I hate it, but it's okay. They've tried different logos, secondary logos before that were garbage. They used the italic I for a while. That was dumb.
Yeah, that was kind of.
I like
ridiculous.
that eye. I got that hat.
I was more of a cursive I fan. Like I
We're
liked
talking
that
about
logo. That was
talking about
nice.
that. I don't like that one.
You didn't like that? I thought you meant like an actual block eye. I didn't.
No. The italic.
You meant the
I
cursive
like
eye.
I like when they had the
that.
blocked Indians, like the 80s uniforms, like a major league, where they had the block Indians across the chest. I like that.
Yeah. Those are sentimental to me because of the movie.
What's funny now is on MLB The Show, the throwback uniforms are like uniforms that didn't actually ever exist because like the home ones from the 70s are just like the block C, like here, like that was never a uniform. That was it's just they won't say Indian, so they're just making fake throwbacks. And it was just funny. It's funny. But it's
are they red? Are they still red though?
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah.
But it's just the Indians, it just has the as a C instead of saying Indian.
Oh, that's so stupid.
Like even the last couple of
Couldn't
years,
just put Guardians across it. Couldn't even do
no, because they
Guardians.
weren't Guardians then. I don't know. I feel that they should just not do it. Just give us all the away uniforms that say Cleveland.
Yeah, but again, that
and they took all the Chief Wahoos out the hat, which they did a couple years ago.
By 2035, the Indian stuff will be back as throwbacks.
Probably
35,
barring nuclear war. Yeah.
So you're talking about they're talking 13 years from now, maybe.
Let's not wish for nuclear war. We already got subways being shut down and shit.
That's true. I acquired Jose Ramirez for my Diamond Dynasty team today. Took a lot of work to get there without paying actual money for it.
Who's knocking on the door?
Who could have been knocking on the door? We fucking suck. I need to stop being friends with Ray.
I mean,
all right, let's talk about the rest of this card. Who's fighting this weekend? Muhammad. Bilal
Muhammad and
Luque.
Hold on.
Luque.
Yeah, Vicente Luque.
Pat Sabatini Chevrolet is fighting.
Yeah.
This is Devin Clark William Knight fight. That should be fun. It says light heavyweight, but I'm pretty sure they're fighting at heavyweight. Chris Barnett's fighting again. Yeah. We get another spinning heel kick. Jordan Levitt's fighting. But like I said, I'm really excited for the Bellator card. I haven't watched a Bellator card in a while, but I mean those two fights. Let's take a look.
Okay.
What?
Okay.
Paso.
Okay, Paso.
You know what, Ray? I said what to myself earlier, and I just thought of that. What? You're that stupid what? And I was not joking. So fucking pissed that your fucking annoyingness got fucking stuck in my head.
What?
And I'm not exaggerating at all. I'm actually legitimately fucking pissed about it.
Okay? What?
I mean, there's bigger things to be pissed about, but please fucking stop it. Nemerov and Corey Anderson, and then Adrian McKee and Patricio Pitbull. 2. I'm picking Nemerov. I'm picking Pitbull.
Yeah.
I think McKee's a beast, man. He's mom. But listen, as far as fights outside the UFC that are crazy, this is.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah. Hit or miss. Yeah, but this is listen, this is about as good as cards they could put together right now. These
Aaron
two fights,
Pico on this card too.
Fights they have. Who?
Aaron Pico is on this card.
Okay.
Aaron Pico is a beast, dude. Like people sleep on him. I mean, ever since he lost that fight at Madison Square Garden, which was his Bellator debut of all fucking places, gets slept in Madison Square Garden on your big fight debut and makes a run for it the way he has, especially with his hands, his wrestling too. His wrestling is fucking solid. But Aaron Pico is going to be a thing. He's only how old is Aaron Pico? I have the thing up. If I can look here. Do they not have the fucking age, kid? He's born in 1996. So he's still got a lot of time in professional MMA. And I think he's gonna make some waves coming up. So.
Aldi Edwards. I don't even know who that is. Tim Johnson's fighting. Yeah, Tim Johnson, that mustache. No, not bad. All the pay-per-view it. Yeah.
What I love about Bellator is their cards are only like, I think they have they got a lot of prelims on this card. Wow. Interesting.
Yeah, a lot of prelims.
Shit ton of prelims.
Wow. Yeah, I know one of the most exciting fights Bellator could have put together didn't happen because Kayla Harrison resigned. We talk about that, yeah.
With PFL,
she resigned with PFL, which okay, but who the fuck is she gonna fight? There's no one for her to fight PF. I mean, there's gonna be one of those people. I don't know. It's gonna be kind of like Fedor back in the day. He fought some tough people, I guess, but he hasn't fought like the toughest you could find for a while.
Not anymore.
Right? And
then when you get slept by Matt Mitrione, that's
he's old now. But I'm saying back in the day when they thought before he lost to Verdum, like when they thought he was unbeatable. Right, he still wasn't fighting the best guys in the world, I don't think. Well, some of them, but not all of them. And Kayla Harrison is not. Maybe we'll probably just go undefeated and retire. And people wonder how good she really is, and we'll never really know. Even if she could be the best in the world, we never know. It's because she's not fighting the best in the world.
She's comfortable in what she's doing right now. I mean,
I don't know how old
is it bad for is it good for her career? No. But
it depends what she wants to do. I mean, she'll make her money at PFL and she'll get her win bonuses probably. Maybe she really wants that Clarissa Shields fight, but she has to beat other people for that to happen first. So
yeah,
and she's 1-1, I think. So she has to, win more fights. And I mean, right now she get Harrison would destroy her in an MMA fight. And so I mean, it'd be cool if it happened, but like I said, Shields has to win like a couple fights against the top. I mean, she beats two top contenders. She's there, but she has to beat top contenders. So she's not beating top contenders right now. So, but point is, Harrison and Cyborg would have been amazing. She doesn't want to test herself.
Yeah,
maybe. I mean, I know Bellator gave her an offer, and then PFL managed it, so she won't stay with PFL. I mean, I don't know. She likes the league, but the thing is, who doesn't want to see her fight Cyborg? I mean, I would much rather her fight some of the ladies in the UFC, but the silver medal would go to her fighting Cyborg, and that's not going to happen either. So she's just going to, I don't know. It's weird.
It is what it is, my friend. And
yeah, how old is she? I mean, I don't know how long her contract is in the PFL. I don't know if there's still time for that. Listen, they probably would have threw the bank at her if Nunes would have won the fight against Pena, and I thought that was going to happen. Kayla Harrison.
Yeah.
She's 32, isn't she? She's 31. She'll be 32 in July.
Nice.
So I don't know how many fights or how many seasons, the way that works. Yeah, new contract with PFL. It says isn't the end for Kayla Harrison's chase for Amanda Nunes and Chris Cyborg. Well, we'll see. I mean, Bellator has done cross promotions before, but I mean, the UFC won't. But okay, let's talk about the rest of the fights in the card Saturday. Or if we can, or cannot. What?
I mean, if you want to do Hero of the Week, we can do Hero of the Week.
No, I was waiting. We're going to pull the card up for Saturday.
All right.
So
I'll do Hero of the Week when I damn well please to do Hero of the Week.
So we want this week's fight night.
Yes.
Last week's fights. Saturday.
Saturday, yeah, the pay-per-view.
Okay.
Last Saturday. The ones that we watched here.
Okie dokie. It's coming. It's coming. It's
Oh,
going.
hi, Cat. What are you doing over there?
Meow.
Small raised ass cheese?
Dick cheese, sir.
Were you sitting on your dick?
What?
Were you sitting on your dick?
I mean, sometimes.
Okay.
Sometimes you Buffalo Bill it.
Oh God.
Puts the lotion on its skin.
All right. So, where you want to start the prelims?
No, it's all right here. It's fine. Volkanovski did exactly what that fight was exactly what I thought it'd be. I knew Zombie would be tough, but Volkanovski would probably pick him apart. And he did, and he eventually finished him. Like, Jensen Jung is super tough. We knew that, but he's not as good as Volkanovski. We knew that too. So there's that.
Yeah.
Done. Next. We talked about Sterling and Jan. It was a great fight. Awesome. I think they're probably going to do Sterling and Dillashaw next, but I wouldn't be surprised if him and Jan fought again. I'd be more surprised if they didn't. Burns Shimaev, same thing.
Well, hold on. Jan will get back there. We will have a third one, but it won't be for a while. But I do think TJ is the next in line for 135 pounds. He was in the audience for a purpose. That's basically to sell that.
He was buying drugs.
No, all of it in the hotel.
Mm-hmm. Dwayne Ludwig was there putting shots in his ass.
I will back out of that one. I've met Mr. Ludwig, and he was a nice man.
Did he sell you EPO?
No, he yelled at me.
For not taking EPO.
No, for not bowing in and out of the mats like an asshole
while on EPO.
No, I was actually clean at the time, except for weed.
I want you to be on EPO. It'd be hilarious.
I should try it. Just get all angry. But yeah, let's move on to Gilbert Burns.
I don't think that's what EPO does. That's just because you like tennis players take EPO.
Terrible.
All right, Charles Barkley. We talked about Shimaev and Burns. It was a great fight. That fight was listen, I thought the Brown Barberita fight would be the best fight I've saw for a long time, and it will probably be the best fight I saw live for a long time. But Burns Shimaev was fantastic. Dern looked great.
Yes,
we talked a lot about it when it was happening. How she was better on her feet than I thought she was, and she gets a little sloppy on her feet. But she actually kind of took it to Torres. I thought that she would do that. She was going to get picked apart, but she didn't at all. So I mean, we already knew Dern was tough, but yeah, good for her coming back from a loss and beating somebody so tough like Torres like that.
Put in the work, man. Put in the work. That's what she did. Vince Patchell, the powerfulest mustache in the UFC, Mr. Firefighter with the best chili at the cook-off, versus Mark Madsen,
the biological son of Don Fry, against the Olympian Mark Madsen. Listen, Pinchel was probably the toughest dude he's fought. But Manson's such a good wrestler. It's hard to beat a guy like that. But hopefully he fights somebody soon that can fucking wrestle with him or something. Or knock his ass out. I'm not saying I don't want the dude to win, but listen, he's undefeated, but I don't think he's really that great. I don't think he's going to win a title. He's older too. So I'm just hoping that they give him someone real tough and has a real tough fight with him next. Then we go to the prelims.
Gonna be a prelim.
This fight, some of the judges had this 30-27. I thought it was a lot closer than that.
Yeah, I had this 29-28 Gary, but I didn't expect it to be so one-sided.
Well, when before the fight, I expected Gary to beat the piss out of him, but that's not what happened. Weeks was really tough. He fought really tough, really hard against Gary, and did a good job. But Gary still got the decision. Hernandez and Fremd, he just pretty much grinded him out the whole time. Right? I don't quite remember exactly what happened. Although I did watch the fight. Pennington looked great against Ladd.
Fuck Ladd.
Yes, Raquel Pennington.
Thomas hates her now. Listen, we got to figure out ways to get Thomas invested in all fights. I don't really know what. I don't know. We have to get different people on to have something against Thomas, and I don't know. It's not always tequila, not always money, but I don't know. The loser has to watch an entire episode of iCarly and then read a synopsis, read it on the show. I feel like that's a good one.
Fuck, that would be fun.
Mike Malott knocked the piss out of Mickey Gall.
He did.
That was fun. We didn't get enough finishes, but that was a fun one.
Yeah, that was good.
There's only 3 finishes. Yeah.
Yeah.
There wasn't a lot of great sound bites from us either, like freaking out for submissions or
No.
knockouts. Because there's only one big knockout.
Although I have to talk about this, Alexei Oleinik is goddamn fire. Like 60th win in mixed martial arts. And the funny part was after the fight, Jared Vandera came up to Alexei to show him how to do the Ezekiel choke. And Alexei showed him. There's video on, I think it's the UFC's Instagram page.
Oh, really?
But
he went. Okay, yes, Alexei had to do it.
Yeah. And actually just kind of like show him how he does it and all that kind of stuff. And
well, there's only one guy who does it like that, really. Right?
It's Alexei,
at least in MMA without a gi on. I mean, listen, the submission he got him on, I've never seen anyone even attempt something like that without a gi on. The fact that he got, like you said, it would have been kind of like what you do a a choke with a gi on, but you're choking them with their gi. In that case, he turned it into a neck crank, and I've never even seen anyone attempt to do that. So
no,
it was pretty sweet. But I mean, if someone told me someone would pull that off, who would it be? I said probably either Ryan Hall or Alexei Oleinik, probably like one of the the guys with the real slick ground games, real slick gi ground games. But yeah, it surprised me at all. It was Oleinik.
I love the fact Alexei got that victory, and I'm sad we couldn't see him in Columbus when we were there. But
apparently he's not going to retire. Listen, I'd like to see him fight Latifi. I thought the Latifi fight was a good matchup. He's not going to rematch that Latifi fight. I really wish we would have got to see that fight. I was really excited for that fight. It was a bummer. When I heard Bruce Buffer say we lost, and right before he said the fight, you're thinking in your head, oh, what did we lose? And then he said that. I'm like, no. I mean, listen, better that than the Matt Brown Barberina fight. It would have been such a bummer if Matt Brown fight got off. Wasn't on the card, but it was still a bummer to miss Oleinik. But
yeah, there were 2 fights on that Columbus card I was looking forward to. The one was the Matt Brown fight, without a doubt, just because I've wanted to see Matt Brown live. And then when you texted me while I'm trying to get photos with people that Alexei Oleinik's not on that, I was so bummed. It took the fun out of getting photos. Like I'm like, God damn it! What do we got now? Like, what do we have to look forward to? Christmas is canceled.
I don't understand the fun in trying to get photos with people either, but that's your thing.
I love it. It's especially like
I can't remember
TV and
I'll say never, but it's just just like waiting around for people and like waiting in line. That's weird.
It's not especially if you gain their attention quickly. It's not a line. It kind of starts with you and then moves.
If you show them your dick right off the bat, it's pretty cool.
Yes, full zip down. Just almost like
Keith Peterson smoke this. That's what he said.
Almost like Marky Mark in what's that movie?
Boogie Nights. No,
Boogie Nights. Just Pereira Rodriguez and Kay Hansen. Pereira Rodriguez
won, Arce won. Good decisions. It was fine. That's about all I have to say about either of those.
All right.
Tom and Red Cat, you're in the way. You can't listen. You can't touch this microphone, or the mic stand will crumble. Because Ray told me, said, "Trust me, Tim. Trust me. Buy this piece of shit. It's 50 cents cheaper than ones that will work." So, well, yeah. Tom and Ray, they don't know who Tim is gonna pick this week, and Seiko or Krakow. I guess they'll have to wait and see who is Tim's hero of the week. I don't have a lot of time for bullshit right now. All right, no nominations. Actually, you know what? One nomination, me, for putting up with Ray for 7 fucking hours.
Yes. Congratulations on the nomination. You deserve it.
I deserved it. Dude. My mother, the same reason.
Yes, agreed.
And my cats. No, this is okay. So Chelsea Lucas. Chelsea Lucas is a collegiate volleyball coach. She just got the job at Grambling State University. So she gets the job. She decides to make some changes. She cuts everybody. She cut the whole fucking team. Brings them in one at a time saying, "We're not renewing your scholarship. Get the fuck out." Boom. All of them. I'm like, what a gangster move. Cuts the whole, I've never, like, you come and you cut every single girl on scholarship. Everyone, get the fuck out. Now all of them are just scrambling like they thought they had a scholarship. Nope, you suck, bitch. We're starting a new dynasty at Grambling. Get the fuck out. You're not part of it. Get the fuck out.
Wow.
Yeah. She cut the whole fucking team. And then, like, you know, Grambling, the athletic director and stuff's like, well, she's the coach. She can do whatever she wants. You know, basically, like, I never heard anybody would cut. We're coming in and cleaning house completely. Not, it's like a bitch gangster move, but, like, you know, maybe it's for the best. What if they go on a tear? Apparently, they said they have, like, I guess she's recruiting a lot of people and she has a lot of scholarships and she has more players and scholarships. So she cut the whole team, everybody, just everybody.
That's wow.
I know. I mean, it is kind of mean.
Christina, sit down. You know how you said that you're glad that the scholarship you got is going to pay for books in the locker room? Well, now you're probably going to have to get an OnlyFans page. I'm just telling you.
It's true.
I'm your coach. I want to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Right. Gave her a card of some dude she knows who pimps.
Yeah.
No, what?
This is Snowflake.
Gotta make tuition money somehow.
Call him.
This is taking a dark turn.
No, that'd be the most gangster move. Like, no, but my brother-in-law owns a strip club here in Grambling. Like that. And
he known as the White Rhino.
White Rhino? You gonna have?
I don't know where you went.
White Rhino. Former black athletes go to a strip club called the White Rhino.
Volleyball? That's more of a white girl sport. Like, that's a tall white girl sport.
It's off campus. It's called the Tiger Den. It's Grambling State. So the Tiger Den. Anyway.
Doug Williams does not approve.
also, shout out to Stephen Kwan for all those hits he's been getting. But that being said, Chelsea Lucas, Grambling State volleyball coach, is this week's Hero of the Week.
Woo!
Can we be done now? I'm tired as fuck.
Yeah, I was thinking about cashing it in myself.
Most of the time, I'm good to go. But, like, this has been, maybe the worst episode we've ever done.
Well, your worst episode. Me and Thomas have carried you. It's a 2-man job.
That's not at all what's happened.
Well, Thomas always carries the show, though.
Like, you've attempted, but, like, we got stuck in the middle of the river. Like, we didn't cross the bridge. We got stuck.
Someone died of dysentery on the way to Oregon.
Yeah, we did.
But we are Bro Plata. We appreciate every single one of you. We encourage you to go to our social media page at Bro Plata and see what we got going on. We have interviews all abound, both audio and video on our page. Go check those out.
We don't anymore because we don't talk to people anymore. When we do, we call them by the wrong name.
Well, that's only you by Messenger.
No, you did it too.
Yeah, well,
you did it. Telly Ellis, who's a freaking legend.
I know, of all things.
And, like, I feel like you forgot. You didn't accidentally push a button like I did because I have
Drunk Ray did forget to change that. Well,
yeah, I mean, sorry, man. Like, I'm tired, man,
and I'm pretty hammered.
That's not new for Ray, but, like, usually I can get through the episode. But this was just, I don't know, I'm just angry most of the time and very tired.
Yeah,
I apologize for the tired
Tim's
part.
attitude. But we appreciate every single one of you for watching. As always, we thank the MMA Holes, the MMAholes.com. And as always, we will see you at the Kumite, fam.
I don't have anything cool to say.